This version of It's Eric Nagel has been modified from its original broadcast. Content has been edited to fit this platform.
Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see.
Are you ready? I said, are you
ready? It's Eric Nagel. And it starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen of the universe, the next voice you hear, it's Eric Nagel.
Thank you, Scott Shannon. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the program. I am Eric Nagel, and joining me, as always, from the frozen tundra known as Arizona, say hello to Jordan.
Hi, everybody.
Look at us. Our hair looks different.
Yeah, I need a haircut.
Yours looks more tameable. Mine looks weird.
Yeah.
We'll get into that in just a second. Lots of comments based on a new video that we post.
Right.
We will get to that. If you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, do us a kindness. Put us in the #1 position on the presets. Oh, there's a new... Damn it, I forgot to pull the email. There's a new slogan or something we're supposed to say.
Oh, really?
With putting your stuff in the first position. It's so terrible. Damn it, I saw it the other day and I'm like, oh, I needed to make a note to say this and I forgot to write it down. I'll find it, if not definitely for next week, but hopefully during the show. You'll it's one of those kind of things you'll hear and you'll kind of go, ugh, like your toes and your teeth kind of.
It was probably made up by like some bad marketing.
Your mic switched.
Did it?
I'm hearing you on the speaker thing.
That's weird.
I'm not hearing you through your regular microphone. All right, you do that. I'll do the rest of the spiel here. So yes, if you're on the iHeartRadio app, put us in the #1 position on the presets. It does help us out, so we're told. If you're on Apple and Spotify, do us a kindness over there. Leave us a positive review. Good news, we found the portal access to Spotify. They helped us out. They couldn't figure out why I didn't have a direct connection. They had to attach me to our own show.
We did it.
Yes.
We did it,
so
everybody.
Spotify, thank you for your help. We have access to the portal now, so we could see your comments. I've been going
a lot of racism on there. I don't know why we went in there and got that done, but
I know, and half of it is from Giddles. I don't understand why, but I went through there and replied to everybody, or at least as much as I could, at least from what I saw. So if you're on Spotify, leave a positive review there. We will now read it. We can see it. And we'll appreciate that. If you can't do the audio stuff and you want to join us live each and every week as we do this show, the live rooms are on YouTube and on Twitch, all under It's Eric Nagel. And if you can't do that and can only just watch clips and videos whenever you can get to it, I know people have lives. The YouTube channel is the best place for that at It's Eric Nagel. Go watch, subscribe, like all of the things. And I do have to thank you all. We broke 54. We're almost at 5,500 now.
Yeah.
For the subscribers.
Growing like crazy.
I know. Thank you so much for all of you out there. If you're doing the set it and forget it, God bless you. I would too. If you had a podcast, I mean, I would support you. If you had a podcast, I'd go there and do that. But yeah, we're almost at 5,500 subscribers now, and we haven't even launched the membership stuff yet, which is still coming. It's just taking a little longer than we thought to get all the behind the scenes stuff done for that. But when that does happen, we will let you know. So 5,400, and a lot of it was thanks to some of the videos we put out in the last several weeks. Mm-hmm. Apparently hot button issues and topics people actually cared about. We put one up over the weekend. No promotion, no mention, nothing. We just said, you know what? We said what we had to say. Let's just put it up on the channel there and see how it does. And that's almost at 15,000 views. So look,
no, it's over 15,000 views.
It is
923 likes, 500, not like 541 comments.
Wow.
On this particular video. That may be one of the most commented heavy video. And to be honest with you, not a lot of bad comments.
No. Oh, no, there's some criticisms.
To us.
Yes, there's some criticisms what we'll get into in just a moment.
Sure.
But so we put up this video. We didn't talk about it. We didn't promote it. No social media, nothing. It was just, here's a question I have to answer because some people said, it's like, didn't you do this live? Why did it take so long? And I thought we explained it last week, but we'll do it again. We did do it live, but as we were going through the motions, there were things that were coming up while we were talking about it. And I was like, wish I thought of that before. I would have had the video clip. I would have had the photo. I would have had something like that. So yeah, we did scrub it from the live show, but repurposed it with all of the stuff edit into it. It made it better, essentially. Added extra layers and levels, and people were, what were they calling it? Evidence, receipts, things of that nature. It's like, well, it's reference material. And I rather see a good produced video than a half-assed live stream or a half-assed live video, just because sometimes stuff comes off the top of your head. I get it. But if you can then take it and then repurpose it with all the other stuff, even better.
Well, and you were talking about things that, happened back when you guys were on the air and stuff like that, some of the audience members were commenting on, saying, oh my God, I remember that, or I remember that happening. But to most of the internet, didn't really exist out there. Like, couldn't find it. Well, you found a lot of that stuff.
Some of that stuff, I swear, I was like, I know I have it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not for a matter of, being unorganized. It's just some stuff is so old that it's put into other sections. Like, I'm never going to have a use for this, but I'll save it over here. So it was a matter of going through hard drives and stuff. And glad we took the extra time to put it all together, because
it was worth it.
I got to tell you, honestly, obviously fans, listeners of the old show reached out. They were commenting. We saw that. People I used to work with, either on the show or at the companies that the show aired on, heard from those people. I heard from managers. One I hear from every now and then. I heard from another manager that I don't think I've talked to in well over a decade reach out to me. And he said, is this real? What's going on? And I said, oh yeah, it is. What happened? And I would have to, I filled this person in, and he's just like, Jesus Christ. Right. I mean, they weren't saying anything bad. They were just concerned.
Sure.
But anyway, a lot of people reached out. I was surprised. I was like, wow, imagine if we did promote it. How much better
and that's the
doing.
thing. You'd put it up, and I see when you put stuff up, things like that. And then like a couple hours later, you're like, I've done no promotion. I didn't tell anybody to look at it. I didn't post any links. We're at, 3,000 views already. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then as the day kept going, I mean, we're 5 days in from when you posted it. Like you said, we never really promoted it. We never put it out there. We talked about it on the last show that you were going to do it, but we never said when we were going to put it out there. We're at 15,509 views.
Yeah.
That's with zero word. Like, we said nothing to people.
And I also want to point out too, the reality doesn't escape us with the fact that other people put out videos and they've got hundreds of thousands of views, even millions of views, depending on the level of the creator or the channel and content and what have you. That doesn't escape us. You're like, oh, they're crowing about 15,000 views. No, we're not. We're just amazed. Look, we know we're a small channel. We know, 5,500 subscribers is a pretty good feat to have, and we're very appreciative of that. And we just want people to know that we're very appreciative of coming in and subscribing and helping us out. We do really appreciate it. So I know the number count, at least on that one video, isn't anything to really be, pounding your chest about, but all things considered, just putting it out and letting it speak for itself, I think it did rather well. Mm-hmm. So I'm just sending a thank you out to all of you who listen on the radio stuff, who listen through podcasts, who listen through or watch through the live streams, the videos, however you check out the show. Very appreciative that you check that out. You subscribe to here. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the live shows going forward. I had a plethora of comments sent to me either directly or through the because it shows up every time there's something, notifications through YouTube.
Right.
A lot of people liked it. A lot of people thought it was sad. A lot of people were concerned. As you should be, being a human being, you feel those emotions and those thoughts about some things. Some of the negative stuff, not a lot, but some that is interesting to address. One, there are still grown men our age, if not way older, that are concerned by saying that you dress like a child, you have a child's haircut. I look Asian, apparently. That's something new that I wasn't aware of. I was like, he looks Asian. Things like that. And I would just respond, thanks for checking it out. I'm just not into you that way. I appreciate it. Those kind of things. It's weird. It's very weird. And I'm not using the weird like the ironic left-leaning Hollywood. They're all weird. I'm not talking about that. It's just when you got a 60-year-old dude, not in very good shape, a bit slovenly, if you will. And they're sitting there and it's like, you dressed, it's like, maybe you should upgrade from children's clothing. Yeah, I wear a hoodie. You big fat old fucks wear pullover hoodies. I wear a zip up. So you think this looks like a child, but you wearing a giant powder blue or bright blue Bills jersey or whatever sports team has that color, or some kind of hunting club or all that other shit. And you sit there and go, oh, you don't look like, I'm sorry. I don't look like a redneck drunk. I apologize for that, but we're not going to change. I have a lifestyle. I have a career, which allows me to not have to wear a suit. And I am very thankful for that. And I will dress accordingly. And it's like, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Well, fortunately, I have both. And this is how you dress for that. If I dress any better, I don't do this job. I'm in the upper decks of a company firing everybody every other week, which, by the way, 2 days of mass layoffs at iHeart. And apparently, I think we've dodged a bullet.
Again, we're in the basement. We have a stapler. No one knows we're here. We are too low on the totem pole to even care about or even see from up in their ivory towers that oh shit, we should be getting rid of them too. So yeah, we're still here for this. And even if we weren't, we have things set in place. I had somebody reach out to me the last time there was a massive layoff coming around. What are you going to do? It's like, oh, you need to set up your donation stuff and all of those things. And okay, I get it. But when you see a lot of shows, if they aren't shows, just people who live stream, I'm not even going to say they're shows, and they're constantly doing that, being modest about it and saying, we're doing this independently. We don't have anybody paying us. So if you'd like to do a super chat or a donation or whatever, would be greatly appreciated. And I get that. Perfectly fine. If you have the links in your bios or something, I get it too. But like the one everyone points to is Aaron's Steel Toe show. Yeah. Where all his interseculars between stories is running off all the ways you can pay him and providing none of the links, by the way. Right? Like what a way to promote that. Like, hey, pay me, but I'm not, you have to do the work. Here's all the platforms you can pay somebody. Great. What's your code? What's your name? What's the link? He doesn't provide any of that stuff. We're not looking to do that. So I'm not going to lie. I had stuff ready in case the iHeart Hammer had dropped, because right there is a Venmo QR code. So we were all ready to go. If we were like, that's not happening anymore, we would scrub this thing over there and then point to that thing over there and do all that. But we're not ready to do that, fortunately. So we will continue on as usual. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. We do appreciate that. If you're on the radio side, and I did hear from a lot, we asked a while ago, do you still listen on the iHeart side or the pod, whenever, the audio stuff? And a lot of people do. They don't listen. Some don't listen the next morning. But we're obligated by our agreement. It has to be out the next morning, unless there's a scheduling issue where you and I can't physically do the show. Then we can post it another day. I think we've had a great track record of the video getting up, not so much, but the audio, yes. The audio is up there usually Friday mornings through iHeart and all the podcast places. Anyway, a lot of people were saying it's like, yeah, they do still listen through there. And I appreciate that, because we were toying with the idea. It's like, do we still really need to do the audio version if this thing goes away? And apparently we do. So audio is going to continue on whether they're there or not. Fortunately, they are there right now, and nothing changes. So audio's good, video's good. Thank you, everybody else. And if you're new to the channel, we got a lot more stuff coming, but go check out the back catalog. I've had a couple of people send to me that they liked the video that was put out, but normally I can't stand your show. I've checked out some of your videos. It's awful. Nice I'm like, to hear. Thanks.
Okay, cool. Thanks for checking. What do? You can't, am I going to sit up here and start screaming, outing people's names and all that? So it's like, you watched, so that's all that matters to us. It counts. So we appreciate that you did. Yeah, it is interesting. It's like, normally I can't stand his show, but you felt the need to write us. So I think you kind of do. You listen somewhere. You have examples. I've seen those too when people post comments to me and there's examples. I go, oh, so you watched, or oh, you listened. I hate your show. Cool. Keep on hating your show. I'll hear from you next week.
Yeah, stay subscribed and hate all you want. We still get the numbers from you.
Right. There's also a regular listener of ours or viewer, if, depending on how he consumes the show, is a man named Jake Hudson. He's a mentally challenged gentleman down. I think he's in somewhere in the deep South. I want to say Mississippi. He invites everybody to his live streams. He sent poems. He sent an AI song. He sent a bunch of stuff.
I've seen the name. Yes.
So he sends invites to come onto his show, but I don't know that he sends me invites. I don't see them till the next day when I see at 1:40 something in the morning, he sent a link to come on his show. I'm either, and Jordan knows, I'm either working or I'm sleeping.
Yep.
It's one of the two. Or the third time, I'm on a video game with people. I'm streaming live on other people's channels and we're playing a game. So those three options are happening. Past 11:30, I'm not checking my email anymore. So I don't know. Well, I'm not giving his number. That's not a solution. But if I do happen to catch it when it's going on, I might pop on. But I never see his invite stuff. And there's never a heads up. So I don't want the poor guy thinking that we don't give a shit. I mean, maybe we don't. I don't know. But we it's like I would at least respond to him and say, I can't do this. So, Jake, this is me telling you, when you send stuff, one of them was at 4 something in the morning. I don't know why he's up doing a live stream at that point at all. Why
still anybody? Like 1 a.m. my time. Like that's still
unless you're in Europe where it's midday, I can understand why you're on at 4 a.m. If you're in the East Coast, Central Time Zone, something like that, there's no reason to be on doing anything at that point. There you go. Hello, everybody in the chat. I forgot to turn the chat room on so I could see it there. Bagsley in the chat. You're supposed to scream, I don't care, over and over like Opie. You're right. I don't care. There's a new thing now. He was telling people he loves them. And he started making kissy faces and then leaned into the camera. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. I didn't pull that clip. But
I know you've got some issues, but don't do that.
Yeah. I was watching Carl's show. I never remember what day it is, on Wednesday. And he has a clip of Opie. The entire camera lens is smeared. That's backlit.
A sexy lens.
He's backlit from the sun. In the foreground, it's just grease. Mm-hmm. And then you see do you remember Paper Mario?
Yeah, I love that game.
The original Paper Mario, which was for 64
Super Nintendo.
Or Super Nintendo. Okay. You know the texture of the flat characters, right? Put a Vaseline lens over that. That's what his live stream looked like. And he's backlit too. So it's a shadow, like cardboard paper covered in Vaseline. That's what he looked like. And it's ridiculous. Somebody called him out on it. And he's like, I know. He's like, I'm not doing anything with it. It's like, oh my God. So many problems. Anyway, hello. Let's actually start the show proper and say hi to everybody. Crack the Whip says, have you thanked Greg today? Hi, Girk. How are you? No. Tell me he's not doing that. Unfortunately, my friend, he is. Follow the Girk on the Girk Nation? The Girk Nation on Twitch. I go and I play with him time to time. He's very kind to have me on there, and we play Sea of Thieves and do all kinds of pirate shit. Let's see what doodly do. They won't notice Eric until they notice all the sodas are missing. Fifth. Oh, you fucking fucking smoked me, motherfucker. No, father mucker. That I keep forgetting. Chip doesn't fully curse.
No, he doesn't fully curse.
Yeah, he's got that thing where when you think faster than you can speak, so your words slur in the translation, but on purpose. That's how Chip does his profanity. God damn it! Cut that out. Cut that part out. Oh, that's another comment we got. People loved my Edgar impersonation.
I saw a few of those comments in there, and I was like, Yep.
I was amazed. I was like, wow, they remembered that character. I know everyone remembers Chip, but they didn't remember. So whenever this thing pops up, you got to sit there and go, shut up.
Shut up.
Like that. April Fools. So, all right. Moving on. What's wrong with his tongue? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with his lips, with his eyes, with all of that stuff. I have no idea. See, this is another thing I get too. I look high.
That's so weird.
I know. Look, I have a history of these dark circles. I know that's a family thing. But everyone says like, oh, he looks drunk. Oh, he looks this or that. Jordan knows me in real life. People who know me in real life, I am the exact opposite of all of that stuff. Everyone thinks that they label me. It's like, I don't correct them because, okay, go ahead. But they're 100% wrong.
Yep.
I don't
he just doesn't sleep well.
No,
that's about it.
And the fact that this has now entered my life.
I was going to say, now he's starting to drink Ghost energy drinks.
This has been fucking up my Christmas for the last 2 months now with all the stuff. I've got new energy drinks that were given to me to try. So we'll get into that in just a moment as well.
Now they're trying to kill you.
Oh, there's a regular Trashitarian. Hello, my dear. How are you? Opie jump scares give me. Oh my God, we should do for Halloween. Opie jump scare. Wait, where's that?
Where it just pops up real quick.
I'll have to do this one and do it as the poltergeist.
Comes in, shut up, or just like where it spins in like the old Batman '60s thing.
The poltergeist priest. Where is it? Was it this
God.
One?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be the jump scare one.
Hold on.
All right. We'll figure out.
I'm gonna Photoshop him as the old creepy fucking guy.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. D the Sun is asking purple drank. No, but I do prefer the purple stuff over Sunny D. I've always been that way. I've felt very strongly about that, and I've said it for many, many years.
Yeah.
The purple stuff is fantastic. Surprise MC Chris reference. I was not prepared. I used to talk to Chris back in the early 2000s when he was doing his rap stuff. He was doing C-Lab 2021. Let me see if I can find that interview. I had him on my show down in Florida because nobody was really playing his stuff, and and some people knew him from the Adult Swim shit he was doing because he was MCP Pants on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He was not Hesh. Who was he? I forgot the character on C-Lab 2021. But Chris has always been very cool, and I've been very supportive of him for a long, long time. Good old is he Hesh?
He was Hesh.
Bartholomew said good old Hesh from C. Is he Hesh? No, he wasn't Hesh. No, I don't think he was. If somebody could look it up. Wait a minute.
No, he was Hesh.
Joshua Sanders in the chat saying he was Hesh. Okay,
yeah, he was Hesh.
Fucking up my Christmas business. I used to know, like his Fet Vet song is the one that blew him up. When he did the song as he mixed gangster rap with Boba Fett bounty hunting.
Yeah.
Long before all the prequels and other shit came around and ruined Star Wars. He was the first guy to make some alternate timeline stuff that was actually kind of cool.
Do you remember the behind the scenes episode of C-Lab where he played the twins, the Dolphin Boy? He did Dolphin Boy.
No, Dolphin Boy only spoke in dolphin sound effects though.
Yeah, it was still him.
It's not him making the dolphin noise.
He was playing the twins who portrayed Dolphin Boy.
Okay, but how? It was a sound effect every time the kid spoke.
I'll ask the guy. I don't know.
Yeah, he always spoke in third person. He did. That's right, Jerry. He did do the theme to Smodcast. You want a podcast? We got a Smodcast. Get up, get up, get up. He does a podcast with Dana from Aqua Teen Hunger. Dana Snyder we've had on the show a few times too. Dana is fantastic. He did stuff on The Simpsons as well back in the day. He did some character voices, not like a regular character from what I'm remembering, but he used to come in and do some character voices for The Simpsons. I met Dana a few times. He does a lot of work and a podcast with our old co-host Lisa down in Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lisa Correa does stuff with Dana a lot.
I forgot she does that because a couple times we've talked to her, she's just been touring. So
right.
Well, that's cool.
All right. We should actually get to some of the stuff that we had.
Before we do that,
hold on. We did the YouTube subscribers. We talked about how we we're well over 1 million views for the channel, which is another milestone. Thank you for that. The Spotify comment. Oh, last question before we get into what you got to do. Now that we have the access to the Spotify creator thing, they were telling me about we should consider. Well, one, they wanted us to move the RSS stuff over to them, so it's housed by that. It's like they can go to other things, but if we didn't have the iHeart thing in place, Spotify has something where they can do the ad sales and stuff for us. So maybe down the line, that's something we consider if this thing goes away. But for now, we don't have the need to move over there. But they also suggested that we try uploading the video version of the podcast over there.
I didn't know Spotify. Well, I guess Spotify does have.
Well, they did. I think it started with Rogan.
I was going to say,
you get Rogan's full show on the Spotify app or interface, however you're using it, and then you get his clips and stuff on YouTube, whatever. I wanted to ask the audience how they felt about. Do you use Spotify to watch the video version of podcasts, or do you still just default to YouTube, or do you go to Rumble? I know some people go to Rumble because they've got thrown off YouTube or they do content that YouTube doesn't allow. So I know Rumble is an option, not the best option, but I know it's a secondary thing. Do you watch the videos mainly? I mean, our stuff is only on Spotify. I mean, it's only on YouTube right now, but do you watch video podcasts on Spotify? Let me know either in the comments in this video or hit us up on social media. Let me know if you think that's something that you want. It's a couple extra steps, but I don't know if it's worth it or if we just keep directing it right back to the YouTube thing. Because it seems like YouTube is always going to be the top platform for these kind of things. So, all right, I'm done with my stuff. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say before we move on to more fun things, let's go on to more fun things. We got Jared the Geek, $4.99. Thank you, Jared, because that's Daddy's money. For Legos, which I just built a big old ship this past weekend. So
where is it?
It's to my left. I'll upload a picture and I'll show you guys. But it's massive. I had to clear an entire shelf off because it takes the whole space up. Yeah, I'm gonna need that Lego money because the USS Enterprise from Next Generation is coming out in November, and that's gonna be my next. I shouldn't have money.
Well, all the super chats for now all go to Jordan's
Lego.
Until
we're off there, yes.
So I do appreciate anything you guys want to throw at us is always welcome and appreciated. Never required, though.
Oh, and tonight, by the way, news as it feels like breaking here. Savannah Bananas.
Oh, okay.
Just announced their entire 2026 schedule, and they've added 2 more teams to the rotation. So we're getting an expanded
for their league, or are they doing minor league crossover?
Their league. So they're adding 2 more teams, and they've got a whole schedule. They're coming out here in Arizona in March. So we might have some more Savannah Bananas fun coming.
They have a team that has a jersey that I don't like wearing jerseys of any kind.
As I'm wearing a new one.
They have one that I might get. They have a...
Is it the one where they're the barbecuer guys, or is it the firefighters?
The firefighter ones.
Yeah.
Right, that one there. And then there's another team. Wait, maybe they're not part of the Savannah Bananas League. There's something called like the Tri-City Peppers.
No, that's not Savannah Bananas.
That's not part of their team?
I don't believe so.
All right, because they have a black, pink, and yellow thing that looked really cool. I'm still trying to get that Portland Pickles shirt that I want, but it's constantly out of stock.
Always sold out. Yeah.
I know.
Ridiculous. But anyway, yep. So
thank you, Jared, and for the super chat. That is very much appreciated.
Very much.
I want to start off with this, the energy drinks, if you don't mind.
Yeah, what do you got?
As you can see, as I'm finishing up my my number one speed right now, the Welch's Grape by Ghost. It's
I gotta say it is really good. Like it smells just like you opened up a brand new Welch's grape juice bottle. It tastes like it immediately. It kind of has like a weird aftertaste, but it's not off-putting. It's just different, but it's really, really good. Like that is a good, solid flavor. It's
very good. And then my number 2 is the C4 Hawaiian Punch, which is fantastic. All sugar-free, by the way. Doesn't mean the rest of the stuff won't kill you, but at least you won't get diabetes from it.
Just cancer.
I had a bag of energy drinks dropped off to me with some flavors that I was not aware of and a brand that I've never heard of.
Okay.
So since we're talking about the Ghost, we have this one here called Strawbango.
That one, I think I've seen at Walmart.
Okay. I've never seen it before, but it's strawberry, banana, and mango, which why not? That sounds fantastic, right? So we have that. This one is not something I normally would go to, but since it was given to me, I will definitely give it a try. It's a cross sponsorship or cross branding opportunity. Do you know what the Electric Daisy?
Isn't that like the all the DJs go out?
Yeah. It looks like you're walking through like an LED Wonderland kind of thing, like flower. Everything's all LED lights. It looks cool. The music I wouldn't give a shit about, but I would definitely go. If I had a ticket, I would go there.
It's a lot
to walk around and see everything. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much just music under a commentary video or something, production piece. But I would go to something like this. They did a cross promotion with EDC called Electric Limeade.
Interesting. Ooh, I bet that's good. I like limeades.
So I will give that a try. Now, there is a company that I did hear of. The other company I haven't heard of. This I had no idea was a thing.
Let's see. Oh shit! Jolt Cola.
Jolt Cola.
When did that come back? That's gotta be one of those weird, like you get it Hot Topic or something.
Yeah,
that can't be
Taste the Legend. High performance energy drink. Let's see what it says in the back. The original energy drink promotes focus. Sure, it does.
Sure.
Boosts your mood. Yes, it does. Supports metabolism. Well, you are running around burning off all kinds of energy like crazy. 200 milligrams natural caffeine. Is there a sugar thing in this? Because it doesn't. I don't think it says any here. No.
Interesting.
It is. Wouldn't you say? Oh, there it is. Zero sugar. My bad. I missed it right up there. It's only once on the can. Yeah, sugar-free Jolt Cola as an energy drink.
I remember staying up late drinking those things, playing like Super Nintendo. Oh,
I remember
run through Mario World, just like
late 80s, early 90s. There was a deli near where I used to live. Ride my bike over there on a Saturday, and you get the deli style rib sandwich. Like screw the McRib, but you get a deli rib sandwich. And a Jolt Cola or two Jolt Colas, like one for the ride home and then one to enjoy your sandwich with later.
I've always wondered that. Like I go into stores and I'll buy like a couple things and I'll grab an energy drink. And they always go, do you want me to leave this out? I'm like, what do you think? I can't get to my car without popping this thing open to drink it. Like I appreciate them wanting to ask me, but like at some point I have to just carry it all out to my car. I can take it out of the bag when I get there.
Look at this. This is funny. Bagsley. Jolt Cola. Yeah, your house doesn't need all that copper wire. You're just ripping it all out.
Just ripping it out.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot too. When I'd go to get the rib sandwich at that deli, they would give you a little cup thing side of some kind of salad. So they would have like macaroni, coleslaw, potato salad,
macaroni salad.
And I remember the guy, and I said the same thing all the time. He's like, so do you want, and he's like, what do you want with this? Do you want coleslaw, macaroni, potato salad, whatever? And I would just say yes. And he would look at me and he's like, we got to pick one. I was like, I want all of them. And then, because I used to go there quite regularly, he just didn't ask anymore. He'd give me little cups that had they look like what you put the ketchup in now at a Roy Rogers or some of those little cups of all the salads with it, Kids here all the time buying fucking Jolt Cola and rib sandwiches. I can give him a nickel's worth of macaroni salad. Right. It's perfectly fine. So,
ladies, keeping my kids through college.
Rob Stark saying, I love that you two match. You look great in monochrome. I have a clip to play for you in just a moment once we finish this that kind of echoes the sentiment that our Hollywood agent Rob Stark is saying here.
Rob is just admiring my brand new third jersey, the new black glow in the dark Seattle Kraken jersey.
Oh, I didn't know it was a Kraken one.
Yeah, I just got it.
I got to replace my
third one.
I got to replace my old Kraken shirt, the navy blue and teal one, which looks like our aesthetic for the show. I had it for how long's that team been around?
About 2 years at least. I remember you getting it when
I got it right they had that pre-sale thing before they started, and I had it, and I think just one too many washes, it's fading out.
Yeah.
So I got to get a new shirt. So I'll have to go and see if I can recreate that purchase. Crack the Web saying deli ribwich and 2 big jolts, baby. That's all we need. Yeah. Life was so simple then. And had Cheerwine been in the Northeast, I probably would have gotten Cheerwine with the rib sandwiches instead of the jolt. But
I took my daughter Saturday. She had a dentist thing to go do. And then afterward,
too much Cheerwine.
Well, no, her, she's got a family member going through dental school. So like, she's like the guinea pig, needed somebody to practice on. So we went and did that. But afterward, there was a Old Country buffet or no, what was it?
Not a Golden Corral.
No, what was the place we were just talking about?
Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel. God damn it, just left my brain. So we went in there and they sell Cheerwine in there. I'm like, oh yes, shit, they do. I'm gonna go grab Cheerwine at the Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, they sell Cheerwine and they sell that other sort of
kinds of stuff
that people love that I can't say. Big Red. It's Big Red.
The Big Red, where it's just the red cream soda.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that at all. I know people love it, but I couldn't do it. Wegmans started carrying wherever the regions that they're in, but they say nationwide. Wegmans carries Cheerwine, so I could drive about 40 minutes south of me to a Wegmans and pick up some cases of Cheerwine if I wanted that.
Say, they don't have Wegmans over here. I remember Wegmans when I went to the East Coast once. They had this stuff called Speedy Sauce, and I had a friend who was from that area told me, "Bring me back a bunch of that Speedy Sauce," and then they just started carrying
what
it.
What is Speedy Sauce?
It's kind of like I would liken it to almost like an Italian dressing marinade type of thing for like chicken and meats and things like that. Big on the East Coast, but they started finally carrying it over in the Kroger's around here, so I can get it now, which is
okay.
Great. So, yeah, I remember I loved Wegmans when I was over there.
Jerry Basserman in the chat saying it's at the local Kroger's here in Georgia. Yep. Jared the Geek saying our only Cracker Barrel closed, but we have Black Bear Diner for mediocre breakfast foods.
It's true. They have a Black Bear Diner here, and it's just not good.
It's a diner chain, like a Denny's or something.
Kinda, yeah. It's just like a breakfast and like lunch. I would say like a Denny's IHOP type of place. It's not that great.
I could go for it. No, Denny's.
I'd go for a good breakfast buffet.
Denny's is hit and miss depending how good the Denny's is, the individual Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
I know everyone says moon over my hammy, which I'm not. It's just because they know that and they know the, what's the one from IHOP? Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
The Rudy Tooty Fresh
like those are the go-to jokes for it. But if you could find a good Denny's or a Perkins and they can do
I haven't had a Perkins in
the smothered hash browns like Waffle House does, then you just get a bunch of eggs and bacon or sausage or something, some toast. That's all you need. You don't need to go fucking deep into, well, they do lobster rolls. Yeah, you have a lobster roll at a Denny's. See how fantastic that's going to be.
I don't think I've ever eaten anything but breakfast at an IHOP. And I know they have more food. They have like the pot roast. They do all that stuff. No thanks. Just breakfast.
I already wrote this down, but I'm just letting you know this is probably the show title tonight from Jared. A macaroni salad shooter.
That would be fantastic.
That is brilliant. So we're gonna use that. All right, let's finish the energy drinks here.
Yeah.
So this is the next one I'm gonna open here on the show, but there is a energy drink called Gorilla Mind. Have you heard of this?
Never heard of it.
I haven't heard of it either, but this is what the gentleman gave me. This flavor, black cherry vanilla, which the flavor alone sounds fantastic.
I have never seen this anywhere.
No, I haven't either. Let me see who makes it. If there's a parent company or something for this.
People's Republic of North Korea.
Probably. 3 Mile Island. All right. Oh my God. There's listings in milligrams of things I can't pronounce. 1,000 milligrams.
Sound it out.
This is how it's spelled. N-acetyl-L-tyrosine. Tyrosine.
That can't be like something you need.
You know what? Here, I'll just see if we can put it up on the screen. Take a look at that. There's just numbers of things I can't pronounce.
A lot of milligrams going on.
Yeah, a lot of milligrams. 200 milligrams caffeine, 100 milligrams L.
Does it say that can't L-carnitine? Oh, it's a different one.
200
Does that can
MCG.
say you can't recycle that can, right? It says no recycle. Probably because of all the chemicals in it.
I don't know. It's got here. You can recycle it in California.
Oh, okay.
Colorado, Vermont.
It's got the stuff plants crave.
I can't recycle it in New Jersey, but if I cross over into Manhattan, I sure can.
Screw New York.
Maine, Massachusetts, IA. Is that Iowa or Idaho?
Iowa,
right?
Yeah.
And then high for Hawaii. So only select states will take this as a recycling. They're able to handle this. But anyway, Gorilla Mind Black Cherry. Now, this is the one I'm going to open up and try on the show here. Gorilla Mind. It's called somebody named LB Patty. It says Patty's Iced Tea.
That is so. I'm looking this up. I've never heard of this company.
I wonder if I start glowing if I drink this thing.
Okay, so this company puts out pre-workout like powder and formula.
Okay.
So this is like one that you'd have to go to like a GNC to probably get. You're drinking the Patty. The Selma is actually not one you'd want.
The Selma makes me. I feel like I smoked a pack of Marlboros.
Right.
Talk like this. So yeah, LB Patty's Iced Tea.
Okay.
Bartholomew, lean beef patty. I heard someone else mention her this week, but I have no idea who she is. Yes, this is the McDLT. Not the McDLT. What was the lean one? What
the McLean Deluxe?
The McDLT was where it was just separated. The one that was maybe it's a McLean.
I think it was the McLean.
Clever name. All right, let's try it out. It's fizzing.
Yeah. The website is literally it's all like people with physiques that I'm never gonna look like.
If I drink this, am I going to turn into that thought bubble that Homer has where his pecs are bouncing in the mirror?
Gonna have all those like clothespins holding all the loose skin behind your back.
This isn't terrible.
He said,
it's not bad. You know what it is? If Brisk actually tasted like iced tea, that's what this is.
I used to love Brisk.
Yeah, and then they changed it, and now it tastes like shit. But you know what? When Brisk used to actually taste like a Lipton's iced tea.
Yeah. Here's some of the flavors. You got Tropical Wave, which might be something kind of like the Hawaiian Punch that you like. Orange Rush, Orange Ice Dream, Blackberry Lemonade. Sounds great. So,
the guy who gave this to me told me, he goes, there was a flavor. He goes, it doesn't really tell.
Tiger's Blood.
That's it.
That's one of them.
So he was telling me, he's like, some of the flavor listings don't tell you what it is. Like Prime does that shit. I tried one Prime in my life. Won't try the other ones because they all say like a kind of a name, but they don't tell you what the flavor is. I don't want to go into mystery flavors. I'm not blind boxing my beverages. Right. So he said, there was a couple of things I didn't know what it was, and I didn't think you'd want to try. And the one he told me was what you said, that Tiger Blood one. And I said, thank you that you didn't get me that.
They have a white grape. They have a white gummy bear.
Yes. He's telling me I didn't know it was white, but he said there was a gummy bear flavor too.
Well, he doesn't see color. That's good for him. Casey in the chat is saying that the L is a specific form of amino acid.
All right, I'm going to turn into the Toxic Avenger. The Arch Deluxe was the best thing McDonald's ever put out.
Right.
The best.
Also, the N just indicates the amino acid has been modified. So you're getting all kinds of weird
Or it's the preference of the people who can drink it. If I need the W version, please.
You're going to do the white gummy bear or the white grape.
Yeah.
You can't have the N lemonade.
When you're in the realm of the energy drink world, you got to stick to your own, right? You know what I'm saying there, Jordan?
Yeah. The N is this, the I is this, and the hard R is not something you're allowed to have.
This isn't terrible. I just don't know how I'm going to be through the rest of the show here. That I finished one can already that had 200 milligrams of
You're a lightweight.
and then went right into another can of 200 milligrams of caffeine here. I was
gonna say the past couple nights for me, I've been doing late nights, going out and doing stuff where it's like I drank 3 energy drinks on Tuesday, and I'm just like, I think I could see sound at this point. It was the worst.
I can see the music.
It was so bad.
What were you doing this week then?
So Tuesday night, I took my son to a concert down in Tucson. It was a gentleman named CG5, Charlie Green 5. It's some internet kid, 26 years old. I want to hate on this kind of stuff, but he was talented. He did his own thing. He had a gimmick where he sang 50 songs in an hour and a half.
In one song.
It was just one.
It was like an Access of Awesome thing where the 4-chord song and they spend 6 minutes playing every pop song.
It's like watching a Primus set where it's 4 songs long, but it's 3 hours. So yeah, he looks like the kid who says the human head weighs 8 pounds. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm sitting there going, that kid looks like that, from exactly what you just said.
We should do. Hold on, you know how we do the misdirect videos?
Talk about him.
Let's do a bogus review of him.
Okay.
And say it's like, and just keep saying it's like he's come a long way from Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
And put that out there as a short clip, and then see them all lose their shit. If he's that popular, it'll work great. For
he
us.
is very okay. So yes,
I'm
he's
making
very
a note.
popular. So we went down to Tucson. So it was a little club down in Tucson. Probably, I mean, it was as big as like the bottom floor of my house, including my garage. Like it's not a huge place. So we go in there, and the place is already packed. We were there about an hour earlier than the show starting.
Is he?
He does a lot of like Fortnite songs and
is he on the
songs.
spectrum?
I think he is.
Okay, that explains.
Which is what I was going to go into. Him singing these 50 songs. What he did was he took songs that he's done, shortens them up, and then transitions to the next song. So he did like 52 songs in one night.
Right.
But the way he did it made me feel like you have to be on the spectrum, or you have to be autistic or you have to have ADD or whatever, or ADHD, now they call it, because it's so fast paced. It's so quick. Like my kid was way into it. The crowd, I swear to God, other than the parents, including myself being there, we're all maybe 25 and under. And it was the first concert I've been to where I felt I did not belong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bagsley says it was 52 songs about trains. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. He's talented. Like I will give him all the credit. He worked the crowd great. Everyone loved him. He did well. He sang a song. He was one of those kids that got put on the internet early because, he's only 26. The internet was out there. So he had footage of him at like 7th grade singing songs.
This kid's 12. Yes. I mean, look at him. He's like, I have some old family footage 2 years ago. Okay.
Some black and white footage that I had to doctor. Yeah.
Right.
So we went down there. It was fun. It was my son's first concert. He's 9 years old. I mean, I can't get him to go to like mainstream stuff like I've been able to do with my daughter. So this hopefully opens that door to be able to take him to things that maybe I like and introduce him to new things. I was happy to do it. Like it was really fun. And he had a great time. Like I bought him his first concert shirt. You could see the kids, tour on the back, and he was way into it. So it was definitely fun, but it was very frantic. And like I said, it was the first time where I felt like I'm the chaperone. Like I go to concerts and I've been to artists that I've never known, and I'll go do that stuff and I can get into them. But this is the first time where I'm standing around going, I don't belong here. And I'm only here for this kid right here to watch this. And it just, it was a weird change in my life.
He looks like they were trying to clone Jack Osbourne, but something went awry.
Yeah. And now Jack Osbourne thinks the human head weighs 10 pounds. But yeah, it was fun. So we went down there, had some dinner, got to hang out and do some stuff. But yeah.
Does he have any official songs? Like, does he out like an album or something? I
don't know if he's got an album, but
is it just videos of him performing these songs? Because that's all I'm seeing.
If you go like on Apple or even Spotify, he has playlists of like tons of music.
Can you tell me a song that we could bring up here?
Oh, I would say, let me see.
Let me see if I can find a catalog.
Yeah, if you go in there, you'll be able to find stuff. He's got tons of music. I mean, like I said, he did 52
I
songs.
See a Dreamer.
Oh no!
That's for
yeah, that was one of his closers. That was
Got It Made.
You could do I See a Dreamer. That was one of his closers. I know
I'm Not an Egg.
Oh,
my
don't
God.
do those. Yeah, some of these are like meme songs, like really stupid things. He says
Forbidden Feeling, Sleep Well, Hold the
Sleep-
Mine.
Sleep
Minecraft
Well.
song
Sleep Well
video.
is what he ended with. So do Sleep Well.
Sleep
That
Well?
one. Yeah, do that one.
Okay.
Oh, the Grimace song also. Yeah, Casey brings up the Grimace song. He did one about the Grimace shake. It's bad. And he did it, and it made me sad.
Okay.
But he even knows that like it's a joke because he even said, all right, let's get this one out of the way and did it. But the crowd went wild. Like the crowd was nuts about it.
All right, let me see what we can do here.
I'll try
Take
to find
him
one
off,
the other day.
put this on.
He does stuff like, he just did a song about Silk Song, the new game that just came out. Like he just wrote a song about Silk Song.
This is what kids are listening to?
Uh-huh. This is what all kids are into right now.
Are they planning their death? What is this? This is like a funeral procession.
That's a game called, oh God, what is that?
I'm not even worried about the game. I'm just like the music
Right.
style.
Well, yeah.
Hey everyone, you ready to get depressed? Here's CG5.
Do Got It Made.
Jared's got it. Tool, but for kids. It's like, it's Kids Bop. Tool,
Right.
All right. Was there another song you wanted to
Got It Made. So Got It. And then Made is spelled like the maid that cleans your room. MAID.
If this is about a kid trashing a hotel room, then maybe.
He's 26 pulling an Ozzy Osbourne.
Wait a minute. Got It Made 1 hour block. Got It Made 5 hour block. Got It Made 10 hour block.
Yeah, let's not do any one of those. See if you can find just a clip.
No, I know. I found the song, but wow, people are
right.
Strange. Why is it not loading?
There was one song this guy did called Lonely King that sounded very jazzy and bluesy. That was like, actually, I was like, kind of into that one. That one was fun. Yeah, this is like one of those like bops.
At least this has some more. This has more life into it than the other one.
That's what I'm saying. Like he does, like he kind of shifts genres the way he does stuff. I gotta say, it's not for me. Like I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna be listening in the car or anything like that. But like to take my kid, and I know he's into it. I wasn't upset being there. Yeah, I've been to concerts where it's like I'm just not into anything. But yeah, this is all ADHD music for kids.
Just repetitive noise over and over without actually having any kind of story or song structure.
But I mean, it's fun. And it's a good gateway to get my kid into like music and stuff like
into
that.
Hard drugs.
Into, like what Baxley saying, these kids need to get out of the downward spiral and a pack of smokes.
Pack smokes now. Yes.
So yeah, I did that Tuesday. It was fun. It was fun. Like I said,
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
While the kids are watching this or what have you, I'm sure there was merch tables or something, right?
There was a merch table with like the guy, I guess, had a vinyl album that he signed. I didn't buy that for him. They had T-shirts like they always do, hoodies. And then
how
like
did the merch sell?
Sold out.
Yeah,
sold out. Like I got there when we got there. We were there an hour early, and they had already sold out about the extra large shirts, and the large shirts were already sold out.
It seems not all. I mean, there are some artists that I've found, online or came from the world of TikTok or whatever that are fantastic. It's like, oh, good. They use the platform as they should, because this is getting them the attention, maybe a label, maybe, other collaborate. It's a way for them to grow.
Sure.
The other side of it is that it's easy access for anybody who puts out AI music, trying to sell it as if they're musically skilled or talented.
Mm-hmm.
They're generating that kind of stuff. They're generating horrible, like, when I'm sure trap music is still kind of big, but it was never like play on the radio big. But if you ever listen to like that trap music stuff and you're sitting there and like, it is just so downtrodden, depressing, even though if it's trying to be or not, I don't know. I don't listen to the words, man, but just hearing it, you go, this is aggravating and annoying. And it's not old man. It doesn't like what the kids like. There's a lot of shit out there that I do enjoy. Certain styles, that mumble rap, all of that other crap, and you just like, this is horrible.
I gotta say, I would choose this guy over any of that mumble rap shit. Like, if I'm gonna listen to anything that my kids are into, this is at least serviceable. Like, there's a few songs that suck, but like, other than that, like I said, there was one song that felt very like jazzy, bluesy, kind of cool. And I mean, so like this guy goes around and just does different genres. Some of it's kind of rap, some of it's like that trap music, some of it's, like I said, bluesy rap, all that stuff. Like it was really good. What I really liked about this location is that, and I'd always wondered where this was because I knew it was down in Tucson. This was painted on the side of the actual venue, and I know we enjoy ourselves.
Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass.
No, that would be cool too.
Oh, okay.
Our good friend Jackie Daytona, human bartender.
This is the way we talk in Tucson, Arizona.
So they had a nice mural painted on there. I knew that was down there. I didn't know it was at this particular location. When I walked up, we parked and walked out. I was like, oh. So I had to get a couple pictures of that. So that made me happy. So very fun. But yeah, I had a good time. And then, last night I saw Tron, which we'll talk more about in segment 2.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad you're finding ways to hang out with your kids, and
it's just it's fun. Do cool stuff.
Do you know the whole legend about Mighty Horse?
I
and how it rocks.
I remember, but enlighten the rest of the listening audience if they don't know.
It was a story from the Ron and Fez show. I don't remember the exact origin of Mighty Horse, but it did have a song that came out from the story by an old friend of Ron and Fez's and ours to an extent, a guy named Sherwin Sleeves. Used to do all this weird, crazy, avant-garde style music, and he would come up with some stuff every now and then based on mostly what Ron and Fez were talking about. And there was one that kind of took off where it was they were talking about this story about Mighty Horse. I'm sure there's an origin story video thing out there to go and look for that can explain what it actually is. I just remember the song being fantastic. I think I found it here. Put this up. No, I don't want Taylor Swift. I want this. Okay, here we go.
When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
Craziness.
Oh, love it.
So anyway, there's an old school throwback.
I remember I think it was It Takes a Rube. There was a few others, but that's so good.
Yeah, so good. Remembering back to a better time.
Oh,
so you had fun at the CG5 concert with your kid?
I did. Again, not my thing, but very entertaining. It just made me feel weird because I was. It's the first time where I was just felt like the chaperone.
Yeah,
I was just sitting out in the parking lot, removed from being Homer Simpson while the kids were at
eating a bag of chips, going, she was a little Spanish flea.
Yeah. So, but it was good.
But she saw on TV, and you just saw a big explosion behind it.
Yeah,
there was a little Spanish.
Spinal Tap is blowing everything up. There's a giant devil.
Yeah,
that was good.
So that was the son. What'd you do with the other kid?
She was with her mom.
You were showing her movies.
Oh yeah. So when I wasn't taking kids to stuff, I got to show my daughter Scream for the first time. She's 14. I think most of us were pretty. If
she's going to see humans getting killed, it might as well be,
I mean,
supervision of her parents.
As far as like horror movies go, that is not as egregious as a lot of stuff nowadays. It's more like referential stuff. So like a lot of it went over her head as far as like what they're referencing because it was more meta than anything.
Well, and Scream, for the newer, she's not millennial. What are they? Is she Gen Z or is she that other generation that I never remember the name? But anyway, for the kids, it's a gateway into other horror stuff because it starts with Scream, then it goes to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then next thing you know, she's right into the Terrifier series.
Well, yeah, that's tomorrow.
Her Halloween costume.
She's gonna be Art the Clown. Yeah, so she showed her that. I mean, it's weird because like I'm having to explain to my 14-year-old who Drew Barrymore is. Like she goes, "Who is this chick?"
She's the nutcase we saw on the news, right? That was crying over Kamala Harris. Yes, right. That's her. Wow, the mighty have fallen.
So I had to explain to her who she was, and I was like, I was setting her up. I was like, oh yeah, no, she's a big actress. Like she was huge in the 80s and 90s, and she's got her own show. I mean, if you look at the poster, she was like right there on the poster. There's no possible way she dies, and then she gets stabbed. She goes, wait, hold on. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not telling you a thing about this that it's going to be true. So like she was way into it.
Well, you got to show her Firestarter after that then.
Oh, I know. She was very young in that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
a lot of people in that movie.
It was interesting to watch this now that, I know the plot, I know what's going on, but seeing it through her eyes where she's being surprised by everything. She keeps guessing. She's trying to guess who the killer is. It's got to be the boyfriend. And then when they kind of put you off that scent, she goes, well, then it's got to be the dad. Where's he at? And it's like all this. So I'm sitting there just like, it's one of those realizations where if you could go back and see something for the first time, like what would it be? You know what I mean? Like it's not, I wouldn't think it would be Scream for me, but like imagine being surprised by that nowadays. Like, oh, there's 2 killers. Holy shit. Like it was just interesting to see her react to when, the big needle drop happened. And now you reveal that it was 2 people. It's like, holy crap. She still was that whole, put your hand up, don't want to watch what's going on kind of thing. At some part, she kind of wanted me to fast forward a little bit. So she still kind of got that innocence a little bit, which is nice. But she had a good time watching that. And then we started watching other things like we watched a movie on Amazon, which I recommend for everybody. It's more of a like a
hold on. You're being yelled at in the chat.
I'm sorry. I'm reading like almost a third.
Spoiler alert, movie. Jordan.
I think that came out in maybe 96. Damn, that's an old movie. It's almost 30 years old.
We had Jerry O'Connell on the show.
He was in the second movie, yeah.
A couple of times. He was nice. He was super nice guy. Like I've never not seen anything where he's been viewed as being a dick or anything. He's always a nice guy.
Yeah.
He was hanging out with, I think it was just Giddles and I doing the interview. And he hung out for a bit. He's a big fan of Howard and stuff, but he knew of O&A and what have you. And I was like, do you think maybe, you could do an ID or something for the show? And he goes, yeah, absolutely. What do you want to do? And I said, I don't know. It's like, I mean, this is the basics that you need to throw in there, but you could add whatever you want. He wanted to go through and he goes, let's try to tie it into a movie or something. And I wanted to do like, I'd
have been like, do you know anything from Sliders still? Fucking love Sliders.
O&A, they think I was writing a time travel movie about sliders because of Sam. Okay, it's like, you ever finished a time travel movie? You won? Yes, I did. 2, it has nothing to do with sliders. But he was like, oh, let's do it. And I was like, can we do something about the fat kid getting hit by a train and Stand By Me? And he's like, I didn't get hit by a train. I was like, I know, but we came up with something from Scream. And I said, what if we came up with something that was like, remember when he did the big musical number, I Think I Love You?
Yes.
Was it in the school or something?
Yeah, it was in the cafeteria or like some kind of like eatery.
And I said, what if you did that? If it's like where I thought you were singing to me in that song. And he loved that. So he went and recorded the whole ID for that. We'll have to play it into segment 2. Of him talking about,
cool.
Unless I have it now. Let me see.
So my daughter then wanted to know more about the other Scream movies because she's like, I don't know if I want to watch them. That was a little scary, but so I kind of talked about those ones and kind of like, oh yeah, and the second one they go to college.
Does the second one have Jay and Silent Bob in it too?
No, that's the third one because they were in Hollywood, and that was when they were making Stab 3. And Jay and Silent Bob were on the tour.
I think that's the last one I saw.
Okay, yeah, I've seen all because there's a new one coming out.
I'll have
in February.
To go back and watch all of them.
So we watched that. I let her watch. We watched a horror movie. It's more of a time travel horror movie slasher movie. It's called Totally Killer. It's on Amazon. It's been out maybe like 2 or 3 years. It's actually a really fun one where this chick she accidentally goes back in time to the 80s and she like is trying to prevent her mom's friends from being killed so they can kind of stop her mom getting killed in the future. And it's one of those kind of movies. Well, we watched that and then we switched it up and we watched 10 Things I Hate About You. So then now we're going to watch the old.
That's good.
Yeah, that was a good one. I forgot how much like fun I have in that movie. But she enjoyed that. So now we're going to watch the Romeo and Juliet, Baz Luhrmann from the 90s. So I'm kind of getting her into some of the older movies that I was into and kind of, teaching her that way a little bit, which is kind of fun. It's just weird having to explain who some of these people are because they're not, some of them aren't even like mainstream. Other people like, Heath Ledger's dead.
Why are you explaining to her at all who those people are?
In terms of Scream, it was more of a like, she for us, like when we saw that, we knew Drew Barrymore was a big actress. There's no chance she dies. And then she gets killed in the first 10 minutes. You're like, holy shit, there are no rules here. Because like, you get everybody's on the poster, all that stuff. There's no possible way, based off of reality, knowing who they are, there's no way they can get killed. So I kind of had to explain some of that stuff to kind of throw her off the scent a little bit. There was a point in Scream where the principal, Henry Winkler, pokes his head out and sees Wes Craven dressed as Freddy as a janitor. And I had to explain that he's the director. He wrote this.
There were homages. Yeah.
There was a lot of like inside reference, like,
Was the Drew Barrymore thing, was it like a Jaws homage where the girl at the beginning of the movie gets killed and then the rest of the movie goes on having nothing to do with that girl being killed?
I don't know if it was so much a Jaws homage. I think it was more to set you up to know that this movie has no rules like a normal horror movie. Because, you've got a big mainline actress. Not doing a horror movie trope kind of thing. Yeah. So I think this was more of like, like Bagsley was saying, it's more like Psycho, just kind of throwing you off the scent. Because you think, Drew Barrymore is such a big actress. Was it Anne Heche? Well, that was in the remake, and that's a terrible movie. Don't ever talk about that one.
Sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking Tippi Hedren, but it's oh fuck. I'll remember it later, and it's gonna bother me. But yes, it's kind of like that, where it's like this is a big name actress. There's no chance they kill her off so quickly, and they do. So it kind of throws you out of whack, thinking, well, now anybody can die. There's no safe people. Everybody is a problem. And that's what kind of throw that. I mean, now it's like, okay, anybody's in these movies, you can, cares. But yeah, it was a huge ordeal for that kind of stuff. And it was, I think, on the heels of him doing, and I can't know if it was, Janet Leigh. That's who it was, because it's Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, who was also in H2O. She showed up as Jamie Lee Curtis's secretary. Mom. No, she played her secretary, which was kind of funny. But I found the Jerry O'Connell thing. Ooh, let me see.
Give me 1 second. So we'll put that there.
Hi, Jerry.
And where did it go? Uh-oh.
And it's gone.
Yeah, what? Oh my God. I loaded it and it disappeared. Try it again. Hold on. Come on. Wasted. Oh, here it is.
Hey, it's Jerry O'Connell. The guy actually thinks when I sang I Think I Love You in Scream 2, it was meant for him.
Do you really love me? I think I love you.
It's Eric
Nagel. That's pretty cool.
He's very cool. Very nice guy.
I would talk about sliders all night.
Both the food and the show.
Oh, that's my new podcast. I'll just eat sliders and talk about slider episodes.
Yeah, it's Indiana Jones' friend was the star of the show.
I saw him at a con once, and he did for the first 30 minutes of that con panel is talk about the detriment of the youth smoking so much pot, because it messes with your brain chemistry because you're so young and still developing. And I'm sitting there going, am I getting lectured by Sala
John Rhys Davies?
John Rhys Davies? Like, oh man, it was an interesting panel. He was really nice. I've got pictures of him, but like it was one of those things where I'm like, he's really telling us like not to smoke pot right now. It was so weird. But, yeah.
How much pot do you think they were smoking on the set of Indiana Jones?
Oh, I'm sure it was just built into the craft services table at that point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I got to do a little bit of music education with the boy, got some movie education with the girl. It was it's been a fun little couple weeks. They've been on fall break. They're finishing up fall break this week. And then, yeah, it's been fun to hang out with the kids. I'm excited.
I like this Sliders Squared. If they do a new version of Sliders now, it would look fantastic. And the storylines you could do made me think it's not, you and I did something for another show, but it's not out yet.
No, I've been looking. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so. She has. All right. Well, we're doing somebody else's podcast that features horror movies and stuff, and they asked us to be a part of it, and it was great. And we'll wait we'll follow their lead for when they're ready to release it. Mm-hmm. But Jordan and I got to go on and talk about I don't like many horror movies, but one of my favorites is Cube. and we got to go in there and talk about Cube in depth.
Yeah, it's fun.
Have a lot of fun with that. And I think we're supposed to go back for Cube Squared, and then the third one,
Hypercube.
Well, that's the second one.
Is that still the second one?
That's the second one. The third one is where you're in the facility that runs the cubes. Like you're the security guy or whatever, the people who are overseeing the rooms and all of that stuff. So
so Cube 2 is Hypercube. Okay.
I think the Cube thing is supposed to come out closer to Halloween. So when we have that information, we'll let you know. I don't know why that made me think squared, but squared, cubed, math. Numbers are hard.
Numbers are hard.
Numbers suck. I'm like angry at numbers.
Yeah. It's usually how it's good. Well, you had a life. You were being a good dad. You took your kids to things that you don't really care about, and then showing them things that they don't really care about. So
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. You did the good dad thing. Did I do any good dad stuff? No, there was nothing really this week.
Did your kid get a fall break being kind of,
no
PK type stuff? Okay.
No, I just found out the kid's got a half day tomorrow, which I wasn't aware of. So
Friday, so you should always assume.
Oh, I had to change some plans. So I was like, oh, I got to pick the kid up in the midday. It's like I was not ready to do that.
Right.
So we have that. I have a live show coming up in about 2 weeks that I forgot until recently that I bought tickets for. Gabby's Dollhouse is doing a live traveling show.
You're a sucker. I saw the Gabby's Dollhouse at the AMC I was at last night. I was like, oh, that's funny.
You saw the movie?
The buckets or whatever. They had some merch there too.
Yeah. Oh, wait, AMC's got them now?
I think AMC had something. I can't remember what it was.
Did it look as good as the ones I got from Cinema?
No, you got a better. What you got is much better.
Oh, I was like, damn it, you're going to make me run out to AMC tomorrow.
No.
Go get more buckets. But yeah, it's a traveling live show kind of thing. And then Disney on Ice is coming up at the end of the month into the beginning of November. So I hadn't pulled the plug on, pulled the trigger, on getting those tickets yet. And I'm just, it's not that I don't want to, it's fucking Ticketmaster just makes it so impossible because it's at the Prudential Center in New Jersey is where the Devils play. Gotcha. And all the big concerts in New Jersey play there. And if they're not at the MetLife Stadium for the Giants and all that. Yeah. Well, we were talking about how Live Nation's raising prices and all these other things there. And I'm looking at that and I go, this is for Disney on Ice. It's like they're heading into WWE territory. Yeah. So
Jesus.
Got the Gabby show. Don't have the Disney on Ice yet. I was debating on, there was a radio station down in Newark by the Prudential Center that was giving away tickets to, because I didn't realize that the official hockey season started on Tuesday.
Yeah, this week.
Because I know pregame stuff was going around, but they were down there giving away family 4-packs or whatever to Devils home games for October and November. They had Disney on Ice and then something else there too. And I'm like, that's not that. It's maybe under half an hour away from me. Should I go down there? I'm like, am I going to go to a radio station promotion to try to get free tickets?
Could you imagine?
I was thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you had to be there, like you had to line up at 6 something, and then they started doing it at 7:30, and I was like, yeah, I don't have the patience.
I don't see you doing that kind of stuff.
Do all of that. The only reason I was considering it was because it was my kid.
Yeah.
If it was,
you start doing dumb shit as you start realizing that you want to be a good dad. You're like, damn it. That's why you go down to Tucson to see
emotions. I'm
internet
like,
music.
Do I not go to sleep? Do I just stay up and then leave in the morning, drive down there just to be? And when I was seeing, getting the details of what that station was doing, I was like, all right, well, if they're just giving it out to a crowd, and it was pouring rain that morning, and I was like, there can't be a lot of people out there. And if they are, they're probably there for the Devils tickets. And I really was going back and forth, and then the time came to leave, and I said, no, I'm just going to go to bed. So I went to bed at like 6 something in the morning instead of going to bed several hours before that. So we'll have to figure out the Disney on Ice thing. I had Dentist Update 3.
I was going to say,
So I thought I was getting the crown put on. So this is my third appointment. So I go in, they take the temporary off. They're doing whatever is going on. I'm getting shot up in the face again for all of this stuff. And then they put everything in. They're shaving. It's constant. This whole time was just constant. They look around in there and they got the drill that's just shooting water all into my mouth. And the assistant who is not paying attention as I'm getting waterboarded by the drill is not putting the suction thing in the right spot. So I keep going like this. I'm turning my face to hit the suction thing. And the dentist is like, no, lean this way. I'm like,
close your mouth.
I'm making noises in the water so that they know I'm drowning here in the chair. Get it all done. Everything's fine. They said, and they put this thing in your mouth. It's constantly being filled with this pink and yellow gel. And you're putting it down there and it's molding your teeth. They did 3 or 4 different impressions of this stuff. And then they said, okay, you're all good. I'm saying, okay, great. Half my face feels like it's sliding off again because, they do the Q-tip thing that numbs you to get the shots in to numb you even more. Mm-hmm. And they said, all right, well, we're going to make an appointment for 2 weeks from now. And I went, what? And they said, yeah, to put the crown in. I go, what was today? Oh, that was to take the temporary off to seat for the new, this is a temporary crown. I'm like, so you put a temporary crown in for the temporary capping that they had to mold this thing. So now I got to come back in 2 weeks for getting this crown put in. So again, very nice staff. And they said, oh, by the way, you're going to have to baby it for the next 2 weeks. So you're going to have to either, if anything hard to chew.
No hard candies, no caramels.
I had a box of gobstoppers sitting in the car ready to go. And she's like, you got to chew on your left side. And she goes, just be careful with it. And she goes, no carbonated drinks, no everything. I go, I don't drink soda anymore, but, as we know, this is my new problem.
Right.
These energy drink things. So I'm sitting there, with the exception tonight, I have metal straws that I've been drinking this stuff through like a lunatic.
Just clanking your teeth.
I'm sitting there doing editing. I'm having Zoom calls, whatever. And I'm sitting there. I should have brought the straw down, but I'm sitting there with the straw going like that, drinking a fucking energy drink with a metal straw so that it doesn't go on that side of the mouth. Anyway, get in the car. Everything's done. The dentist is not that far from me. I get home. I pull into my driveway. All of a sudden, I'm like, what the? There's like a rock or something in my mouth. I'm like, what is it? I take it out, and there's a chunk of the tooth. I went, are you kidding me? And I look in the rearview mirror, and it looks like there's a hole in the new thing they just put in. Right? I went, are you kidding me? So I back right out. I drive all the way back over there. They're all eating lunch. They had a catered lunch going on. And I
laughing at you.
I show up at the front desk, and, like I'm knocking on the glass. The lady comes back and she goes, hi, what's up? I said, I need to see the dentist again. Why? What happened? I go, well, it's apparently it cracked. What? And I go, yeah, I got in the car and all of a sudden I start feeling this in my mouth and I have whatever.
You're like, so I put my everlasting gobstopper back in and then all of a sudden I feel my tooth.
She goes, oh, okay. And then she goes, so I'm thinking she'll just walk me right back in there to see the dentist. I just left. It's been maybe 5-6 minutes at most. All right, just go take a seat and they'll come get you when they're ready. No, I just came out of an hour and a half of surgery. The thing is in my mouth right now. See it now. I'm sitting there in the chair waiting while they're showing, which I didn't realize the dentist's office is also selling like Botox stuff.
Oh, it's one of those ones. Okay,
so apparently, because I posted a photo a while ago about this, apparently a lot of dental offices have this where they have this cross thing with the Botox injections or whatever. So I'm watching this video in the thing about the Botox thing. They pulled me in. She goes, what's going on? I told her. She looked. She goes, no, it's actually fine. I go, it's not fine because it looks like I can see a hole where my gum is. And she said, oh, no, it was extra plaster or whatever that broke off. She went and looked and she said, well, the crown's perfectly fine. It's doing what it's doing. And she goes, hang on. I'm getting put back into the chair again. I go, what's going on? She goes and does her thing again. She took all the rigid edges off of there. And it's like, well, that should have been done the first time. But she goes, now it looks, no, it's even. You shouldn't have this problem anymore. And I go, look, and it looks like if you could have a corner of the tooth, everyone has this little open thing. I go, is this going to get infected? No, the crown's fine. Then why is this part open? That's just the plastic. Was never getting a direct answer. I went, okay, I have no pain. I have no anything. I got to wait 2 weeks before I can get the tooth for the fourth visit for the dentist.
You're telling me this guy wouldn't answer any of your questions?
Not at all. Look, he had the drill upside down, and he had the gas.
He's never going to get the work
face.
done right.
He had the mask on his face while going through this, chuckling, snorting, having a gay old time. Bartholomew, this isn't a dentist. This is a money laundering scheme. That crown will never get put in. Probably right. Yeah, they're going to permanently put in. Remember when you used to play football or baseball? You would have to buy the mouth guard and boil it in water.
Yeah,
and
so
then,
it molds to your mouth a little bit better.
Yeah, so you'd bite into it like there, and then in the water. So it would. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. They're just going to put a permanent sports mold in the top. So it looks like I'm ready to fight at all times.
Eric's going to have grills now.
Yeah, I'm going to be Paul Wall.
Could you imagine you look at your insurance and they bill you for that second time there, even though you were gone for like 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, they're not that type. I don't think that's going to happen. But
I don't know. That Mexican lady really wanted you to sign your life away while you were being put under.
That was The Office, man. Oh, yeah, she showed up with the fucking Applebee's game time.
You pay bill now?
Yeah. To put that in.
Do you want
to
play Sudoku and also pay your bill? Could you imagine? There's like a little tip area there. You got like the 15%, 20%.
Yeah,
you're at the dentist office.
If I get 3 stars on Cut the Rope, I'll get a free appetizer.
Oh man, get little chips and salsa while getting a crown put in.
I mean, at least it's free. You know, got to get something for that.
Get the triple dippers.
Baxley saying you got to pay the microtransaction to get the Crown Plus option. Yeah, that is the case. Hello, internet celebrity Hellraiser. Good to see you, my friend.
Miguel.
I wanted to tie this into the energy drinks, but I forgot to load it up until now. Did you see Ben Stiller has a soda company?
I've heard a few people have soda companies. I actually just learned that Gillian Anderson has like a soda company called G Spot. So I'm like, oh, gross. So
right,
yeah, everyone's dipping their hands into this. I don't know what his is called, but I think I knew he was promoting it at some point.
And Tom Holland and Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. have a drink as well.
Yeah, it's called Beero. It's a non-alcoholic
coffee and beer collaboration kind of thing.
I knew he did the beer, the non-alcoholic, because they were carrying it in Target at first, like a year ago. I didn't know he started dipping into the coffee, but everyone does that. I mean, Coheed and Cambria does that.
Celebrity drinks. Well, Ben Stiller put this one out here, and I can honestly say from the commercial alone is enough to sell me to at least try it.
Oh, I'm into that already.
Maybe not the beverages. And if I saw it on the shelf, I don't know, but we do the consumer stuff, so that might have piqued my interest. But as a regular person, I wouldn't have given it a second thought. But I saw the ad that he did for it, and I thought the ad was actually pretty good. Take a look.
Ben, and this is Stiller's. My new soda, made with bubbles. I was going to say natural ingredients.
Doesn't he look like, what's his name? Baby Billy from the Righteous Gemstones?
I was just going to say, he looks Righteous Gemstones.
So funny.
No bubbles, just a flat soda.
No, it's a lot of bubbles.
Let's go.
My new soda, made with bubbles. I was going to say natural ingredients.
No bubbles, just a flat soda.
No, it's a lot of bubbles.
Bubbles? I'm sorry.
Okay, maybe you shouldn't curse.
Oh, I got it. No, that's not going to happen again.
It's a great tasting, healthier option.
It's a great tasting, healthier option, and it comes in a cake.
Yes, it does. If you love classic soda...
And none of that prebiotic bullshit.
You have to stop swearing.
Oh, what are you going to tell my mom, Ben?
No. Stiller's. Seriously good.
With a ton of bubbles.
I honestly, the Shirley Temple sounds really good.
Right? Yeah. The show. I would try all 3.
I'm gonna have to go look those up. That's funny. It reminds me because there was a while back, H. John Benjamin.
Yes.
Did a whiskey highball. The Jazz Daredevil.
He had a highball thing, right?
Yeah, it's the Jazz Daredevil.
Yeah, we used to play them here.
The whiskey highball.
Yeah,
I've been looking to get some, and I just never do. And I think I might try that because that's the alcoholic bit. I didn't know people were starting to go into sodas. Do you remember the soda company Slice back in the 80s, 90s?
Yeah.
They brought it back as a pre and probiotic soda. Like it's at Target now.
Slice was trying to cross into too many lanes.
They had a lot of things.
Slice was trying to take a chunk of the Sprite audience, and then their Orange Slice was trying to take a chunk out of either Sunkissed or Crush.
Mm-hmm.
And they just never lived up to any kind of, like, when people were remembering what was that, Sierra Mist more than they are Slice. And the only reason I remember Slice outside of you saying that was that clip from The Simpsons where Flanders was the principal. And he's like, oh, I'm out of a drink. Bart's out of a drink. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you have the Yoo-Hoo or the Diet Slice? It's like, of course Flanders would drink that. Stiller looked like Richard Belzer. That too. But I think he still looks more like Baby Billy from the Righteous Gemstones now. Yeah, Slice is healthy now. They're never healthy.
Like I said, it's at Target, sugar-free, and it's all pro and prebiotic. I'm like, wow.
Pepsi made Slice. Yeah. It makes sense why it was terrible. Jared saying Squirt, the worst name soda ever.
Yeah,
Squirt came
delicious.
back periodically, like you could buy them on Amazon or something.
It's still out. Yeah, they still have it.
Like a Mountain Dew ripoff or something?
No, Squirt is like a grapefruit soda.
Oh, what's the one I'm thinking of that's Mountain Dew like?
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
No,
Mellow Yellow?
Mellow Yellow was like the East Coast version of like, it was like the generic version of Mountain Dew, kind of.
Okay. Woodpit saying, I feel like soda companies are skimping on the carbonation. Every soda I open goes flat within 20 minutes. Well, a can sitting open for 20 minutes seems about right that the carbonation would go out. But if there's some soda, those probiotic sodas, you try to drink them because they're supposed to be healthy. They taste terrible. They never taste good. Bartholomew, I knew of Mellow Yellow before I knew of Mountain Dew.
I knew of Mellow Yellow after Mountain Dew, but the only reason I knew of Mellow Yellow was Days of Thunder. He drove the Mellow Yellow car, and I'm like, what the fuck is Mellow Yellow?
I knew of Mellow Yellow because it was the lower bottom corner of the old-fashioned soda machines.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Mellow Yellow little graphic card in there was turning yellow and brown because nobody would press the button to buy fucking Mellow Yellow.
Who the hell's getting Mellow Yellow?
Cracked away. Am I thinking of Surge? Is that the one Surge. I'm thinking of?
I think so, yeah.
That could be it.
So those sodas that you are talking about, like the Ollipops and things like that, they make a banana cream probiotic soda. It smells like banana cream, which it smells great.
It tastes like antiseptic.
It's a flavor that I can't describe. Like, it's not good in the sense that it's like refreshing, like, yo, I'm gonna drink this banana cream, but it's also interesting to drink, and it was worth trying. It's weird. Like, it's such a weird flavor. But yeah, they make that. Some of their flavors aren't bad. Not all.
I'm writing down a remembrance thing here. I think maybe next week we'll do soda ads.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing in here, Bagsley saying in the chat, Mellow Yellow had Dusty Rhodes commercials, which I don't remember seeing that at all. I would love to check them out. Yeah, I have that. I'll get the Tom Holland, Robert Downey Jr. one. What was the other celebrity one we were talking about?
Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson. Thank you.
Yeah, she was on. I think she was promoting Tron Ares, and like it had come up. They were doing like a Q&A with the Tron Ares cast, and they asked the cast, "Did you know that she has her own? It's either an energy drink or a soda. I think it's a soda." And it's called G Spot.
Okay,
like, gross.
I mean,
I'll never find it.
Imagine it's like backed by what's that Blue Chew? Hims.
Yeah. Hims G Spot soda.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I see Hims ads and podcast stuff all the time now. I don't see the Blue Chew anymore. Blue Chew used to be a staple of podcast advertising. You don't hear
Blue
about
Chew
it
and then
anymore.
like that mattress one.
Purple?
Yeah, I think Purple comes up a lot.
Purple's actually the thing for my chair here. Purple makes some good shit.
Yeah, they do.
I will gladly sell out to Purple if they want to do that, but I'll befriend Grimace. I'll drink the Purple stuff live on the air. Anything Purple, we'll take your ad money, please.
Oh, here's some of the G Spot flavors: red berries and sourwack. I don't know what that is. Scarlet apple and sage, ginger and peppercorn.
Stop making fucking salt and straw weird combinations.
Passion fruit and habanero, which I know you're going to be clamoring for. I know I'm gonna have to try to find one of these things.
Bagley saying the Opster has toothbrush brushes for ads. Is that on his audio thing?
I don't know, but he just also went to the dentist the other day, and that made me think about you. And that's why I'm glad you brought up your dentist stuff, because he had to cancel his show. Well, not do a show the other day because of some dental work himself.
No, Anthony did.
Oh, Anthony did.
Anthony, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. Ope's fucking dirty. Like Ope doesn't shower. Ope washes, wipes off
with wine.
He wipes the piss off the toilet seat or on the floor with his socks, and then
you told me that story once, and I wanted to.
Wears
vomit.
dirty,
Sounds
fucking
gross.
smelling sweatpants, the same shirt for day. Like he's just a gross person for human hygiene. It's terrible. Woodpit, I have a purple mattress. It's really nice and has lasted over 5 years. I haven't tried. No, I have tried. I've tried it in the store. There's certain mattress stores will have the purple mattress there that you can try out. But I have the car seat. I have the chair thing here, and I have something else that's purple too. And I'm forgetting what it is. But yeah, purple is pretty good company. All right. What is Giddle sending? Oh, is this your soda thing? What is he sending me here?
Let's see.
Giddle says he has a weird soda.
He's got a weird soda in his fridge.
He got it in Chinatown. Hey Song Sarsaparilla.
He's always finding like the craziest thing. He found I think it was a cream soda or something made by some company, and he always finds everything at like the dollar store. And he put me onto one of them where it's like the gimmick is like everything they do is, like wood fired soda. Like their company is like all their stuff is all wood fired for some reason. And I tried it and it was actually really good. I'm like, okay.
Bartholomew saying I got a couple purple seat cushions. They're pretty nice. Yeah, they are. They're very comfortable. They're very good. Anybody who still has that 70s beaded seat thing in their car.
It's massaging, Eric. It's supposed to feel good.
It's just killing fish in coral reefs all around the world.
It's just burning stuff in your back here in Arizona.
People threw it all out. I want to talk to you about us getting a mention on Garrett and Steve's show.
Yeah.
So I came on to their show. We're going to talk about more in segment 2. They were talking about Taylor Swift stuff, and I came on to talk about her marketing techniques and things that she does. And this is the wrap up to the show here. Let's set this up. Take a look. Guys, it's great talking and catching up with you. Dude. We got to have you on our show sometime.
Definitely. Let us know whenever.
Yeah, I love. Who is your co-host? Because I was watching the other day and I noticed that it's Eric and then like alternate universe Eric. He does the show with.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how in Rick and Morty, there's Rick and then there's the Rick with the eye patch. Or no, maybe it's Morty with the eye patch. He's like your Morty with the eye patch. You guys look kind of similar, but he has a beard and like your rooms are set up kind of the same.
Yep. That's Jordan. He's been with my show for 2 or 3 years now. He's very good. Jordan. He's very good at what he does. You can tell I was overtired and delirious. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
You saying part. Nice things. You must have been tired.
Very out of character.
That's really funny.
I apologize.
Evil Morty, huh? I'll be evil Eric Nagel.
Well, we were going to try to get you an eye patch for that. When the video ended, you would just come back with the eye patch.
Yeah, just go to the one shot and then I'll come back with an eye patch.
But alas, that did not happen.
I'll just have to start wearing like a white hoodie with a black t-shirt underneath. We just be complete opposites.
Yeah. Let's get into some of the. Funny. I got a bunch of videos and real quick. We don't have anything more about Gamepass in segment 2, do we?
No, nothing much. I know they were talking about the fallout from it. I don't have any hard numbers to see if they've lost subscribers. But
here's the thing. I saw a lot of the stuff too since we talked about it last week. A lot of people saying, "Oh, this is going to be terrible. This is going to be bad." I think it's still too early to see the fallout from it yet. Considering. From what I remember the story last week, if you're a new subscriber to Game Pass, you're getting that new $30 rate. Mm-hmm. If you're still an existing subscriber, it doesn't start until your next replenish cycle for your subscription, whether if you had a year thing or if you stacked up some cards or what have you. Mm-hmm. But like next month would be the first time, if you're a monthly subscriber, that you would get the new rate applied to your subscription.
Right.
And we talked about, is this worth it? I'm still breaking it down. I have until I think the first or second week of November before my thing restarts again to get the new rate. I was looking and I'm still weighing all the options, but as the more I read and the more I keep evaluating this thing, I personally, for me, I don't see even all the stuff that they added, the 2 other studios like Ubisoft and Fortnite and something else I'm forgetting to it. Plus you're getting 75 day one games a year and they're expanding the catalog. For that amount, it's $360 a year. I still don't think it's worth the money.
Not if you're
at a $30 price point. Not
if you're only playing like 1 or 2 games out of that pass, and you're not really going around and switching it up. Like I tend to kind of just bounce around games just to try it, see if it's worth talking about on the show. You know, there are some of the top tier stuff that I'll play. But if you're not playing more than 1 or 2 games out of that Game Pass regularly, it's not worth it to keep it. Just drop it to keep the online subscription and go buy the game. You know, go spend the $70 on a Call of Duty if that's what you're going to do.
I read and I talked to somebody who she was telling me her son, maybe her son and daughter, or whatever, plays Fortnite like religiously because they're in that age group that would.
No, my kid does it all the time. He just was playing all day today.
And she said something that I later saw in another article that said, she goes, you know, if you're a Fortnite player, this is ideal for you because you're getting the crew pass, I think it's called.
Yeah. It's
and
like
so it means you're getting all the passes and coins and all that other stuff. I saw an article where they were talking about it from the Xbox presentation or the press release, whatever. And it said, it's never been a better time to be a Fortnite player with the new Game Pass updates. That seems to be the only point that they're stressing. It's like, this is perfect for Fortnite. Okay. What about all the other games that you have that people play religiously? Like any of the Call of Duties, Modern Warfare, Assassin's Creed, Sea of Thieves, No Man's Sky, games that have big, loyal fan bases to those franchises. If you're only playing those games, there's so many other games that you're not playing with. Is this work? I saw somebody in here. Here, Woodpit. They're playing with fire. You can only play so many games a month that it would make it worth this price for you, right? So I'm still mulling it over. I'm thinking I might just play it safe for the next few months. I walk it back to a PC only Game Pass, right? And then that gives me a bit more time to balance it out and figure out, like, is this even worth it? Do I end it all together? So to get the PC pass was like 30 something bucks off of Amazon, which is a great price because it's not the new price for, the new price points for the tiers.
Right.
I just happened to be near a GameStop that is not far from where I live. I was there for some another place, but I was like, oh yeah, GameStop's over in that shopping center. I'll go over there just to see, what their price structure is with the cards in store.
Because when all this news dropped, they immediately jumped on it and said, well, we're still a good thing. This is still, they were heavily attacking that, saying, well, look, you can come get these cards for $20.
I go over there. The store's gone. It's being fully remodeled and everything. I had no idea. Like, the store's gone. I went, I had no idea. And I go, all right, there's one that's not that much further away. So I drove in that direction. That one's gone too. Now, I'm not going to go all around looking for GameStops, but that's 2 out of, just a random thought. Maybe I'll just go there and take a look. 2 stores are gone. So that's not good. Like, if he's like, oh, we can get it from GameStop. Okay, but the stores are closed. And the only other one I know of right now is in a mall that's about 15 minutes from me. And there's no guarantee that's open because it's in a mall.
Right.
So I was like, all right, well, I guess the GameStop option is not going to be for me because I'm not going to go running around looking at the stores when I can get it for 30 something bucks off of Amazon. They give you the code and, you're done with it. I just thought GameStop because I happen to be in the area. I'll go take a look. Jared the Geek saying my local GameStop closed as well. Yeah, apparently a lot of them closed and they didn't make the announcement that they were closing. It's not like they had a sale. They're saying, 50 to 90% off. We're selling the fixtures, any of that kind of stuff going on. It just, we're closed next week. That's it. Done. So the GameStop option, not for me, but I am still looking. Once I decide what I'm going to do, I know people asked about places where I'm buying the gift cards and things like that. I'll put those links up again so you can go and check it out. I also found 2 websites that have been a godsend for me because they compile the game that you want to buy to a bunch of different platforms and websites, and they price point for you, and they show you who's selling it at what point, at what price point at the current time. So I'm going to give these links out for everybody. The first site is called fanatical.com.
I know Fanatical. I've gone there a few times for some of that stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So this was great because there was some stuff that was on Steam that was on sale, and I was going to pull the trigger, but I said, you know what? Let me try this. Somebody told me about this site. Let me try it out, and I'll price shop and see compared to other places. And Steam had the better deal, so I bought it on Steam.
Yeah. So you got to definitely look around, but they have some good stuff.
The other site is called isthereanydeal.com.
Okay.
Isthereanydeal.com. Again, it's another website that has the algorithms or whatever from a bunch of different websites and platforms. And you just put the game that you're thinking of buying, and it tells you currently what the price is at all these platforms. It just puts it all together for you.
That's awesome.
Every game I went to buy in the last few weeks, I bought the same game twice. I was so pissed. I like Clue.
What'd you buy?
Clue, the board game.
I love Clue.
So it was misleading because they changed the name. Well, first of all, it's Clue/Cluedo, which I don't know.
Cluedo is. I've seen
Cluedo
that
for? Is that for Spanish?
I think it's like the foreign version of Clue, or like what they like other countries call Clue.
Okay, well, was not aware of that, but that was the foreign name of it. I just know every time I look for something, it was called Clue/Cluedo. And the version I originally had, I'm pulling up my thing here, was the classic edition, which apparently is based on the original board game, right?
Mm-hmm.
The version I bought, and I think I bought it for like $3. It was not that I wasted a ton of money. Clue/Cluedo is the new inclusive version, where like Miss White, the maid, is now a black woman. An Asian woman. Miss Scarlet is now a black woman. I'm not complaining about that thing. I'm just saying what the difference was. It's the same fucking game. They just changed the skins, no pun, for the game. And I was like, I bought the same game twice. So I have that in my library. I bought Sea of Thieves because I didn't know if I was going to leave Game Pass altogether.
Mm-hmm.
And I know plenty of people said, it's like the amount of money I've been paying for Game Pass, I could have bought Sea of Thieves at least 7 to 10 times over for all of this stuff. But I got it for $20. It was pretty good. I got a couple more of those Anomaly games that I like. I got, where is the one? Sorry, give me a moment here. I'm looking. They have, it's like an 8-part game. It's called I'm on Observation Duty.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I have 1, 2, and 5 for some reason. I bought the 5th one. I don't know why, but I have 1, 2, and 5. They were on sale. They're regular, like on Steam. They're $3 each, but with the thing on there, it was under $2. So tempting. Bought that, and I bought
some good deals, especially like with like a Humble Bundle. You can get for $12, you can get like 10 games, and 3 or 4 of them suck, and the rest of them are actually really good. I mean, it's fun.
I don't know if that's true, but to be fair, I haven't opened up the game, John. Colonel Mustard is an African warlord now. Could be. I don't know. John's Elephant Noise. Brilliant name. Bartholomew, people really like the Observation Duty games. Yeah, it's essentially the same thing like how we goof on the Ice Cube War of the Worlds movie. You're sitting there at the security hub looking at monitors, and then you got to report the anomalies before they come and kill you. So
you're literally describing Five Nights at Freddy's. Like you're just watching screens within the game.
Yep. I bought that, and then I bought that art museum one.
Yeah.
Twisted Gallery, where you're the night watchman in an art museum, and the fucking art structures come to life, or will attack and kill you.
And those games are gaining traction because I was telling you the other day that I just saw the trailer that they're bringing the cabin inspector game to PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I was told,
Cabin
Factory. So yeah, you told me about this like months ago.
Yeah.
And now it's coming in, like Phasmophobia went to console. So like, yeah, a lot of these games are gaining traction with their
Cabin Factory is is an anomaly game. It's very fucked up because there's times you walk in there and like the paintings are different, or they're looking at you, like they're looking right at you. Like this, I'd be terrified if I walked into a house and every painting is looking at me. Cabin Factory, but they also have another game. Same people who made Cabin Factory. Is called Dollmare, and you're working in a doll factory.
I already said no, thank you.
Okay,
that sounds terrible.
Yeah,
I was actually me and my daughter were talking horror movies and stuff like that, and I told her, look, I can watch people get dismembered. I can watch scary movies, a slasher film, and all this stuff. You know what gets me? Anything with children or dolls, like just inanimate objects that shouldn't be alive, coming alive to kill you. And she goes, yeah, I would never watch the Chucky movies. I was like, those are more comical, but like, you're thinking like a creepy, like Annabelle or like all these stuff. No, thanks. I don't need those, those things in my life.
Right.
I'm good.
Well, I think this would be a good segue into people liked that we did an update on the horror games. So I think we're going to do the official part 3 in just a moment of some of the horror games where I'll let you pick, choose your own adventure, Jordan.
I like those.
And you can pick which direction you want to go. But I have some fun video game videos I want to show you first. Look at the chat, talk to the chat for a moment while I try to get this loaded here. See if they've got anything.
Let's see. I saw an autopsy game that looks pretty cool. There's a few of those out there. A lot of those types of games, they're pretty generic, but they're fun.
Right.
Bagsley saying, what about Ginger Dead Man? Oh, those movies are terrible. Or there's another one where it's like, it's like a bong character. Those kind of horror movies are just more funny than anything. Just like I was telling her about Puppet Master. Like the first one's good, and then after that it just became like, what else can you add to these little marionettes to kill people, like the drill head guy and all that stuff. So yeah, Evil Bong, that's the one I was thinking about. A lot of those horror movies are just dumb. They're just shoestring budget, made real cheap, and then you can make a ton of money off of it. Same when they get these movies where the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, they made one like Steamboat Willie, but because that went free to make movies out of, they made a horror movie about Steamboat Willie. They got a Pinocchio one coming. They're just all stupid. I don't know if you showed this Night Trap with extra steps. I have I got to play Night Trap when I was younger. I think it was like a 3DO or something like that.
Was that the Dana Plato video game?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you think about the controversy behind that game now, it's not even that bad. Like I'm looking at it now because I actually own it on the Switch because they had that, and then they had another FMV video game that they did. And it's just like, these aren't as bad as I remember them. And the controversy made them out to be.
Right.
Like there's games now that, no, thank you.
All right. I'm going to let you pick your adventure in a second.
Ooh.
I have a couple of other video game related things to get into before we go right into the new horror style games. K-pop Demon Hunter, which I know is not really a video game. It's an anime thing, but
it's in Fortnite.
There is, that's where I was going to tie it in. It's in Fortnite, so technically now counts as a video game for this topic of conversation. Did you see they did a K-pop Demon Hunter drone show?
No.
All right, you're going to like this.
Wow, that looks cool. That's really cool. These drone shows are getting real elaborate.
I know.
I like
impressive. I don't know any of these characters. It looks like a mask from Zelda.
It's like
Majora's
a
Mask.
mythical dragon. Not dragon, but tiger.
It's impressive.
That is very impressive. Especially how quickly they're able to transition to the next scene. It's like you're not seeing like there's a bunch of other drones going into place to be able to do these kinds of things. Like that's really cool.
I know it's a jump cut edit, so it's not like they're changing that fast, but the fact that it's even making these designs and how fast everything is actually moving is very impressive.
Yeah, that album from the movie actually just went platinum for the first time. They announced it on the Tonight Show the other day. The three singers, the singing voices of the characters in the movie, have been touring around doing like the talk show circuit. They were just on Saturday Night Live. They did a little cameo, which was actually really funny.
Right.
But yeah, it's a crazy phenomenon. That drone show was cool, very cool. And you do those more often with everything.
Dade Murphy coming to us from Twitch. Thank you very much on the Twitch side, all you guys. Though I'd sooner watch a doll movie than The Dentist ever again. Yeah, I would agree. I'd watch horror movies and go back to The Dentist. And he's like, also, fuck a doll.
I believe they make those.
That could be, yes, taken in many different ways. Okay, I have another video game video here for you. It's trying to recreate the opening credit scene from Deadpool in one of those Call of Duty fight style games. Take a look at this.
Oh, these VR games are frantic. Oh my god. Why does he keep trying to stab his ass?
He keeps punching them in the crotch after they're dead.
Oh man, that's so stupid. Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, thought you would get a kick out of that. But this one, when people know how to troll correctly and they're doing it for content and the other people are not aware they're doing it for content, if they know how to do it correctly, it's fantastic. If they're just people on there playing a soundboard over and over of stuff just to aggravate people, it may be funny the first clip they play, and then they keep doing it and it gets boring. But when you come on with a whole persona, a whole idea, like you're a character in the movie and everyone else is not aware that they're in the movie, that's hilarious. Take a look at this.
Win. Wait, what? I said, no need to worry. We're going to win the match.
Why you talking like that, folks?
Well, I'm from 1947. I found a time machine and now I'm here.
Yeah? What's your name, folks?
Harold Henry. Nice to meet you.
Harold Henry? That's what you said?
But you can call me Harry for short.
That's overly cool that you could sound like that, folks. I ain't gonna call. What type of time machine it was?
Well, I went to investigate the Roswell crash in 1947. I touched the alien craft and now I'm here playing Call of Duty.
Well, no playing Call of Duty. I guess you
Whoa. Did you just say the N-word?
Yeah, I'm Blake.
Wow, you guys took the word from us?
What?
Wait, that's our word.
That guy.
That's fantastic.
When I found him, he said, "Well, I touched the alien craft in Roswell, 1947. Now I'm here playing Call of Duty.
Now I'm playing Call of Duty."
That sold me. The swerve went, I am subscribing to this guy and following his time travel gamer series. Oh my god! I think I need to watch that one more time. If you're cool.
Wait. You took the N-word?
You took that word from us?
You took that word from us?
We're gonna win.
Wait, what?
I said, no need to worry. We're going to win the match.
Why you talking like that, folks?
Well, I'm from 1947. I found a time machine and now I'm here.
Yeah? What's your name, folks?
Harold Henry. Nice to meet you.
Harold Henry? That's what you said?
But you can call me Harry for short.
That's overly cool that you could sound like that, folks. I ain't gonna call. What type of time machine it was?
Well, I went to investigate the Roswell crash in 1947. I touched the alien craft and now I'm here playing Call of Duty.
Well, no playing Call of Duty. I guess you
Whoa. Did you just say the N-word?
Yeah, I'm Blake.
Wow, you guys took the word from us?
What?
Like, getting into a room. Okay, so my kids have been wanting to like turn their chat feature on their games and stuff like that, and I've banned it. That's the only thing I won't allow. Like, I'll let my kids play games and be into these Call of Duty games. My 9-year-old can fucking whip up people on Nuketown all you wants. I will not turn on the chat. And I was like, oh, I'll see how the chat's doing. And I got onto a game of Call of Duty the other night, and some guy was so mad that he was threatening to go kill people and go to their house. And I'm sitting there going, oh, so it's the same as it was. Like, I'm just going to get back off chat. I'm not even going to play. People are accusing everybody of being cheaters. And it's like, that is funny. Like, if I can get into a room where someone is just running their own little fun scam and doing a funny voice and just playing it off as a character, that would make my millennium. Like, that's funny.
I was trying to think of ways this guy could improve it because I wanted to reach out to him and offer some advice. I was like, if he could find a sound effect that sounds like, the crackle pop from an old Victrola.
Right.
And if that plays every time he turns his mic on, he speaks, and you're hearing that old fashioned.
Yeah, it's just the crackle.
Like the guy invented the phone, Alexander Graham Bell's recording.
Yeah.
Mary had a little lamb. His fleece was white as snow, like that. But you're hearing the crackle and the pop from it. While everyone else has these great headphones and microphones, and they sound great. And then he's got that static thing, maybe an old vaudeville player piano in the background.
And it sounds like he's talking through a can.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, I've always wanted to, like,
come on, boys, let's get the old Kaiser. It's like, all right.
I'll be dead in the ground before I salute the stars.
I'm befriending this guy and then adding him to my team always.
Always. Yeah, I've always wanted to, like, perfect a good transatlantic accent like this is, because it's just so like of its time. And it was just because they wanted people to be able to understand when you're on the old radio programs. So
just like they're close to taking out the last person for victory. It's like, come on, boys, let's wrap this up. We got to get home. My wife is serving meatloaf, and then it just ends.
Or he just ends it like they do the end of the clue. And he's like, I got to get home to sleep with my wife.
Sleep with my wife.
I love that movie. All the endings.
We're going to continue on for a part 3 here of the old horror games. Now, here are your categories. We have
like a spinner.
We have some horror games. We have a horror birthday scenario, or we have some horror jobs.
I feel like the jobs are always fun.
Okay. Should I just pick and choose, or do you want to know or be surprised?
What do you got?
We have Costco and Tesco.
Costco. I think Tesco isn't that the, like, European grocery chain?
Yeah, they have them in New England. They have they have Tesco's up there, like in the Maine area, I think, maybe Vermont.
Gotcha.
But okay,
Costco
it is. Here we go.
You've been hired as part of the overnight cleaning team at the Graybridge Costco warehouse. Your shift runs from 11 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. No customers, no forklifts, no announcements, just you, the aisles, and the checklist. It's quiet. It's simple. Just follow the rules. Rule number 1. If you see a cart left in aisle 5 with items that don't belong to any department, don't touch it. Sweep around it. Don't look inside the cart. Rule number 2. At 12.
How do you not look in the cart, though?
Because it's like we don't sell these items at this store, and then don't look in the cart. How am I supposed to know if those items are sold?
That's what I'm saying. Like, rule number 1 is instantly broken by knowing if it's rule number 1 related.
And it's not like back away slowly or run and lock yourself in the office. It's just mop around it. Pretend it's not there.
12:30 a.m., you may hear someone calling for help near the loading docks. No one is there. Keep mopping. If the voice starts using your name, go to the break room and wait until it stops. Rule number 3, sometimes you'll find a door open that was locked at the start of your shift. Close it. Don't check what's inside. If it opens again, clock out early and leave through the side exit. Rule number 4, if you pass someone wearing a Costco vest, but they don't greet you, don't stop. Keep walking. Do not follow them into the freezer section. Rule number 5.
What's in the freezer section?
I don't know, but I feel like if
it's a Dexter kill room.
I feel like if rule number 1 happened, I would be using rule number 3's option of clocking out early and getting the fuck out of there.
4:25 a.m. The lights will flicker once. That's your cue to stop what you're doing. Clock out. Don't look down any aisle on your way out. Good luck.
Jesus Christ.
That's it.
Those are always fun.
But the
Those
job
rules
pays
are so weird.
The job pays $17 an hour.
I mean, Costco always takes care of their employees. So I mean, I
and
don't
all
know.
the $1.50 hot dog combos you can eat.
Right.
They should have added something like that in there. If you go over to the what is it called? Concierge.
Guest services?
No, concession stand.
Oh,
if you go over to the concession stand and the $1.50 hot dog combo is more than $2, run immediately. Something like that. If they offer a hamburger, we do not sell hamburgers. Do not buy the hamburger. You ate the hamburger. Now you're dead.
Now you ate the hamburger.
All right.
We're Costco guys.
If that job
run. If you hear that in the store, if you hear more than 3 booms, then you have to clock out and leave.
If you're walking around and you see a sample table set up and they're talking about double chunk chocolate cookies, immediately open fire, run, do not look back. You will be compensated.
I'm going to eat the chicken bake. We're Costco guys. It's like, oh God. Run.
If you looked at them directly in the eyes, the last 2 booms will be to your face.
Boom.
All right. Well, if that job wasn't appealing, let's go to the Tesco supermarket.
You've been hired as the night guard at Tesco Supermarket in the old town of Derry, Maine. Your job? Patrol the aisles, watch the cameras, and follow the rules, especially rule number 5. Rule number 1, lock the front doors at exactly 10:30 p.m. Not before, not after. If you get the timing...
Look at the eyes down there. It's like cat eye reflections.
Sheesh.
That's terrifying alone.
Market in the old town of Derry, Maine. Your job? Patrol the aisles, watch the cameras, and follow the rules, especially rule number 5. Rule number 1, lock the front doors at exactly 10:30 p.m. Not before, not after. If you get the timing wrong, you'll be locking something inside with you. Rule number 2, if you see a shopping cart moving on its own between the aisles, don't touch it. Don't even get close. Rule number 3, around 12:05, if you hear knocking from inside the freezers, ignore it, no matter how loud it gets.
Inside the fucking freezers. And it's not like the storage freezer in the back. It's, where the ice cream and French fries are.
Oh, I just looked up Tesco and apparently remembered the last time I looked up Tesco because I was about to try to see if I could import Mr. Brain's pork F word. I wanted to see if I can get it. Yeah.
If you see a strange food that resembles a Geisler, enjoy. It's like, what? That's the one perk for working there.
Don't eat this, it'll turn you Asian.
If you hear knocking from inside the freezers, ignore it, no matter how loud it gets. Rule number 4, when you walk past the clothing section, the mannequins will turn their heads to follow you. Pretend you don't notice, and whatever you do, don't look back at them. Rule number 5, at exactly 2:53 a.m. on security monitor 2, a woman in black dress will appear, staring directly into the camera. Do not blink, do not look away until she walks out of the frame. If you break eye contact, even for a second, she'll vanish. And right after, you'll hear knocking on the security room door. Turn off all the lights, crawl under the desk, don't move until the knocking stops. Stay calm, follow the rules, and good luck.
Wow.
That's a lot.
There's a lot of rules.
These are essentially training videos that you'd not expect for taking some sort of a menial job.
Right? Could you imagine, like, you've taken a job at Blockbuster. Don't put this tape in. Oh.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to do games or you want to do the birthday party?
Do the birthday party.
Birthday party it is. Here we go.
Find yourself celebrating your birthday, and when you blow the candles, everyone disappears. You must listen carefully. Here are the rules. 1, you will notice that one of the candles is still lit. It has special properties. Keep it with you and hold on to it tightly. If it ever goes out, it means something is near. It will be lit again once you're safe. 2, only circulate through doors with balloons on them. They are your only safe markers. Doors without them are unpredictable. You may come across unwelcome occupants or anomalies beyond comprehension. attention, so do not take the risk. The first mistake will be your last. 3. Do not trust the music. No matter what it says or sounds like, it's deceiving you. 4. You may find birthday cards scattered around across the area. They may help you in your journey. Read only the first line. If it ends with your name, burn the card using the flame of your candle. If there is no name at all, it was never meant for you. Leave it behind.
It's like, even my birthday's haunted?
Oh, damn it.
Why is life so bad? Why? What did we do to make life so terrible? All right. Let's look at some of the games that we have here. We have the dog, the email, or the we did the console one, the circus.
Did we do the circus? I don't think we did. Let's do the circus.
Circus it is.
As I'm sure.
To the circus. Here's what you should bring for your day of fun. Your entry ticket. Once you're inside, feel free to throw it away. You won't need it again, as you won't ever be coming out. Peanuts for the elephants. If they don't get peanuts, sometimes they'll resort to eating an unlucky guest or two near them. If that unfortunate guest happened to be you, I imagined it would spoil your day. A camera. You want to have...
Oh, now they're getting witty.
Right. Ha ha.
Guest or two near them. If that unfortunate guest happened to be you, I imagined it would spoil your day. A camera. You want to have memories of this day. Some say that there's the ghost of a murdered clown that may end up in a few photos. If you see him in a photo, simply delete it off your phone and make sure it's gone for good. Remember, at this circus, once you start laughing, you'll never stop. Have fun.
Enjoy your day, but not too much.
You're never going to leave. The elephants might eat you, and a clown is essentially a weeping angel that'll come through your phone and kill you. But enjoy yourself and have fun.
Sheesh.
Bagsley in the chat. If you're at your birthday and you blow out the candles and everyone is gone, you probably I didn't see that. If you're probably hope you're celebrating alone. Woodpit saying, don't open it. It's Crazy Joe Davola.
Crazy Joe Davola. He was in Seinfeld.
Oh.
Remember he dressed up as the clown, went to the Pavarotti when they were trying to sell the extra ticket.
Oh.
George's suit was way too small.
Right. Okay.
I actually photoshopped something funny with Joe Davola. I'm going to try to find it while you're doing another one.
All right. Do you want to do the dog or the email?
Email.
Email it is. Here we go.
Open an email from your teacher at night and you see an unfamiliar face. Close your laptop immediately. You are no longer safe in your home tonight, and you must follow these rules to survive. First, make your way outside and bury your laptop in the grass, as the face is still inside it. Second, do not bring your phone with you. If it vibrates while you are outside, the face has followed you into another screen. Once the laptop is buried, do not look back at your house. If any of the lights are on, someone is watching you from inside, and it is not your family. You must re-enter through the back door only. The front door leads somewhere else now. Third, cover every mirror in your home.
They just said don't look at your house, but if you see the light on, someone's looking at you. Don't go into your house.
Some rules are very contradictory.
Yes, you can't go into your house because the front door leads to somewhere else. But if you can go in through the back door, it's okay to go into the house that you just said somebody's in there looking at you. Got it. Okay.
Or leads somewhere else now. Third, cover every mirror in your home. The face moves faster through reflection than it does through screens. At 3:17 a.m., you will hear knocking on your bedroom door. Hide under your bed and hold your breath until 3:23 a.m.
Okay. 8 minutes. Do that? No, wait. 17 to 5 minutes. You got to sit there and hold your breath for 5 minutes.
Yeah, or you'll die.
Well, whatever comes first at that point. Either the nun walking, banging on the door, walking in, killing you, or you die from suffocating. This is a no-win scenario.
To escape, open your window at 4 a.m. and shout until you faint. Good luck.
That's the only way you're going to get out. Scream until you pass out. So you can either pass out from holding your breath, you can get killed by this thing following you, or you can yell out the window until you pass out. It doesn't seem to be any scenario where you win this game.
No, there's no winning.
All right. Final game, the email. The email. What? The email. Strong bad emails. Here we go.
If you ever open an email from your teacher at night and you see an unfamiliar face,
we did this
close
one.
your laptop.
We did the email.
Okay.
What were we supposed to? Oh, the dog.
The dog.
I loaded the wrong one. Okay, hold on. Let me get the dog. The dog is the final one that we have here. Okay, here we go. This one, the final game here is about dealing with your dog in the house.
Up in the middle of the night and notice your dog standing in the corner of the room, staring at the wall without blinking. Don't call out his name. He's not ignoring you. He's trying to protect you. Follow these rules very carefully for your safety. 1. If he's growling into the dark, don't turn on the lights right away. Wait 13 seconds. If the growling stops on its own, then turn them on. If it continues, pretend to be asleep. 2. If he tries to block your way through the house, obey. Don't insist. He already saw what's in the hallway before you did. 3. If he starts howling in a low, continuous tone, cover all the mirrors. That's a warning, because you are not alone anymore. 4. If at any point your dog looks directly at you and slowly tilts his head to the left, say, "I'm still me." If he doesn't react, leave the house. And lastly, if you hear your own voice coming from the backyard calling for your dog, lock the doors, lock the windows, hold his snout gently, and say his name 3 times, slowly, without fear, until he remembers you are his real master. But before I say good luck, I must say I know some things that humans like you don't. Good luck.
Oh, that's funny. There's a horror movie that I want to see called Good Boy.
Right.
And it's a ghost story told from the perspective of the dog. So it's not like you're like seeing his view. It's like you're following the dog around.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to mess me up. Something bad's going to happen to that dog. I'm going to be upset.
Yeah.
Real quick, we were talking. So let's see. Bartholomew saying he was dressed as Pagliacci. So this is the scene they're talking about. That's Crazy Joe Davola.
Yeah, I forgot all about this.
I photoshopped something a while back that makes me happy to this day that it turned out as well as it did. It's Art the Clown. It made me so happy. It turned out so well. But
it's
yeah.
Like, it's like, I wouldn't mess with him, Jerry. He's a terrifier.
He's a big clown.
He's going to get me.
That's what it.
Oh,
yeah.
That is funny, though.
It is good.
All right, a couple more videos, then we're going to take a break and get into segment 2 here. Yep. So there's a trend that goes around social media, as trends do. This has been something that's been going on for decades, but now I think they're ramping it up even more. Misunderstood lyrics. I think one of the more famous ones from 40 years ago or something. Creedence Clearwater Revival's Bad Moon on the Rise.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone said there's a bathroom on the right. You always have songs like this where people either change the lyrics or it sounds like they're singing one thing and it's really, if you go to look at the lyrics, you're like, oh, that's what they're saying, but it doesn't sound like that. Because
blinded by the lights, wrapped up like a douchebag. Yeah.
Wrapped up like a douchebag in the roll of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know that because 1, I didn't know that was a Bruce Springsteen song because that was the version I knew. But 2, it's like it's wrapped up like an edition of The Roller in the Night, which is supposed to be, I guess, a local newspaper or something. But it says it's wrapped up like a douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
So people put out these videos where they're dancing around, they're hearing songs or whatever, and they're just looking at it and you go, well, that's not really that big of a misheard lyric. Some of them are funny, some aren't. This one showed up, and I don't know why I kept watching it over and over because I was trying to really listen. I'm like, do the lyrics really sound like that? Or you have that thing that happens where you're influenced because you're reading the caption and now you see it. I mean, now you're hearing it. It's when they play those clips sometimes, it's like, which do you hear? And they give you 2 options. And if you reading one, you hear that. If you read the other one, you hear that.
That's so weird.
Right?
So weird phenomenon.
So I'm like, is this an influence thing? Because the captions are there, but I kept listening to this video over and over, and I'm like, oh my God, it does. Now, apparently, the original song is some old-fashioned, like an old-time song from Sweden, I want to say. And it's what the lyrics are in normal speed are not this, but they do this format over in Europe. It's like happy hardcore. It's like that dance stuff, but it's in a happier tone. It's not like techno trance, that kind of shit. Venga Boys, you know what the Venga Boys style is. Like that kind of thing. But then they'll do it where they speed up the voice so it's really fast to go with a fast upbeat kind of thing. So watch the video. It's not for the people on the radio. You got to do the reverse. You hear it first, and then you'll have to listen to what we say the lyrics are for it, at least according to the video here. But watch the video, read the captions, and tell me if you think that's exactly what the song is saying. Ready?
Yeah. Jesus, right? Like.
And you see the girl at the end, she's looking
like, what the fuck? Holy, yeah.
All right, we'll break
like this. Reading it, it was just
it's exactly the song,
exactly
right?
what I'm hearing.
But when you look up the original lyrics, they're not that at all.
Wait, so what's this song? Do we know?
I don't
have that
remember.
Song?
It's an old Swedish song. I should have wrote the name down. It was late at night when I saw this, and I didn't think to do the original because this one was funnier. So if you listened on the radio portion of this here, you heard that song. I'm going to start and stop and read the captions so that you know what this is here. Okay, so it's this girl. She's in like a yoga suit, I guess, with a headband and everything, and
suit or something.
Oh, I just noticed there's Master Chief behind her. So she might be
Master
doing
Chief helmet that I have up there.
She might be doing that thing that the other girl that we like. Anna,
like cosplaying and stuff like that.
What's her name? Supered one, the one where she's doing all that stuff, and the fucking scenery falls down on top of her, and her robots are going crazy.
I was gonna say because I have that exact helmet right at the top there. It's part of the room. You don't really.
We believed
see
you. We didn't. There was no doubt that you had it in there. You did not need to prove to the audience that you had it.
Everyone needs to know.
All right.
There's layers in here.
Let's go through this again. I'll read the lyrics. I'll start and stop so the audio people can play along here. So the video starts. She's standing there, and the captain says, "Wow, I love this song, but what is she saying? Dance on my balls." This is going to be
because it does sound like that.
Yeah. Cat fucking a handbag.
Oh, that's a weird show title.
No, I can't. I wish.
It's a spell like that.
Yeah. So this is cat fucking a handbag. Yours, only yours.
Which sounds like a normal lyric.
Right. I want to stay with Winston. Okay. It's no lie. Lisa in the crowd said, look, Mary had a vagina malfunction. I like this trend. If this is the way that trend goes, where it's not other people doing stupid songs and it's not entertaining, funny, it's just some, tits and legs dancing around. It's like, all right, you're looking for her, but the video doesn't really make any sense.
Right.
We're going to play this one more time uninterrupted just because.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm going to try to see.
Now that you know the words, let's all listen together. Everyone's on the same level here and see if this is really what it's saying. If I had a top 40 station, I would play that. I would put this song on there.
I just had it too.
Because if you heard that on the radio, you're in the car, you're passing by the radio for some reason, you're not really focused on it. You're not listening to the lyrics other than it's upbeat and it's kind of catchy with the beat, right? But if you sat down and were sitting on the train to commuting to work or at home relaxing, you have your headphones on and you're hearing that and you go, wait a minute, what am I listening to? What is that song? You get two different reactions from it, and you can't lose in either way. You found the original?
The song is called Caramelldansen from the Caramella Girls.
All right,
it's all in Swedish.
Caramella Girls?
Yeah. So Caramella Girls. And the song is Caramelldansen. It's all one word. I'm trying to see if this is the actual song.
Don't play it on your phone. I want to play it through here.
I was going to mute myself so I can see.
Okay, yeah, do that. Caramelldancing.
Caramel, 2 L's, Dansen, Dansen.
Okay. Oh, it's an animated cartoon. Okay. I have this. Why is YouTube taking so long to do things now?
All right. It's definitely the song, and it's completely in Swedish. But I can't not hear the English.
Fast? Is it as fast?
Oh, it's just as fast.
So they didn't alter the song.
No, this is the song as is, but it's in Swedish. But when I'm reading the words, I'm hearing the English because I'm like, I found the exact portion of this, and it's not even remotely like in English.
Okay.
Like, I'll hold this up real quick. Like, those are the lyrics.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Here's the
so weird.
Here's the video for it then. Yeah, this is insane. Okay. So it's Swedish, but it's Japanese anime.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to have a seizure from the lighting and strobe effects from this thing. But it's an old, from what I thought I read, it's an old song that they sped up to do this.
I mean, maybe this group sped up the old song, but the song itself is untouched. Like, this is the song.
All right. So now we got to do, I hate doing this live on the air because we should have had this, but now we have to do the breakdown of the song to see what it's actually based on. It's a Japanese visual novel, Popotan or Potan.
It's called Cat Fucking a Handbag.
Could be.
It's just the IKEA. They're just singing the IKEA menu.
Is the first track from the Swedish music group Caramel's second and final album, Supergott. Swedes are weird. They're fun people, but they're weird. Became an internet meme. Wow, it became an internet meme in the mid 2000s after a sped up version of the song was attached to a video loop from the Japanese visual novel Popotan, which went viral.
Caramelldansen is Swedish for the candy dance. Oh, and here's the English version. Well, the lyrics. Dance to the beat, wave your hands together, come feel the heat forever and forever. Listen and learn, it's time for a prance. Here we are with Caramelldansen. I like the cat fucking.
I'm seeing people
better.
dancing to the song. I'm not seeing the actual song itself. I'm seeing the 1960s Motown soul cover of 50 Cent's Candy Shop.
Oh, yeah, I like that already. So weird.
I'm looking. I don't see. There's a metal cover version.
Please play that one.
We might have to. All right. Yeah, I'll bring that one up.
Bagsley saying it needs more handbag fucking. Yeah, it's true.
It's usually the way that goes. All right. Let's share this screen with you.
Look at this guy dressed as a gross Sailor Moon. They call this the white van version.
This the same song?
Yeah, but it's in English. Caramel will be your guide.
That's gross. There's close-ups. I don't need the bulge dancing.
He's not getting to the part. He's not at the part where you know yet. I kind of wish he would have done the Swedish version instead of using the English language one.
Right.
But it's a song. It's gross. The video is disgusting.
Yeah, it is fucking
I regret
gross.
Everything that we've done here. We actually have to cut this out of the show.
I kind of like the strange fucking anime sped up version better.
Yeah. At least it's less Epstein list.
And well, not even that. It's just I think the lyrics of "Look, Mary's having a vaginal malfunction" is a better line than
it's so much better.
Let's go Caramelldansen. Oh my God, there's a live stage performance.
Oh no, this is gonna be at your Ice Capades, aren't they?
Oh my God, they perform like the Gorillas or what's his name? Marshmallow.
Interesting.
Oh my God, this. All right, we got to look at this now too.
Like you could tell me that this was from the Megan 2.0 movie, and I would believe every word you said. Like this is the end credits to Megan 2.0.
This is crazy. Okay, but look, it's got its own world. It's got a following. It's 3.5 million views on this video. Oh, it's 14 years old.
So is most of the people watching it.
Wow.
what everyone just got to watch. What everyone just got to watch is your late nights. Like, this is what happens to you. You'll go down this rabbit hole and you'll watch every weird video. You'll find
I do.
Yeah, this is what he does.
And this is what gets me mad because I don't like doing this on the fly. I like to have everything prepared and ready so that we can go bang, 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 bang right through everything. And look, this is you're getting a chance at learning the process of how all of this goes.
Because if had this happened off the air, he probably would have watched 5 or 6 more of these things.
Bagley saying the metal version can't be within 500 feet of a park.
It's true.
It was the lumber swinging version. Thank you, Big Red Tower. This could have been a show title if Apple would allow it. Needs more handbed fucking. I know you mentioned that earlier. Mary had a vaginal malfunction, or vaginal malfunction could also be a possible show title if that would get past the censor.
Big Red Tower. I can't even interpret it any other way besides the subtitles. Yeah, like I'm gonna hear it now every time that way.
This is insane. All right, well, we have that. That was not the way I was expecting to go out, but I'm glad we did. I'm glad we went down. There's the SpongeBob version.
Oh no!
Oh, that's interesting. I kid you not.
God bless technology though, because I was able to like put my earbud up to my phone and use whatever service to find that real quick. Gotta love it.
I'm doing an English search now just to see English 4K. It's all the animated versions with the English lyrics.
Ugh.
Oh, there's another metal version. It looks safe. It doesn't look as a child pedo as the other version that we just happened to come across.
Gabby's wondering if there's a Spanish version and a German version. I'm afraid after we saw the can't be near the park version, the German version's probably terrifying.
I think we need to contact our friends, the Easy Band, and see if they can do a version of this.
I want a Norteño version of it. Oh, yeah, that would be fantastic. I keep
Look,
toying.
Mary has vaginal malfunction.
I keep toying with the thought of possibly going over to like the Texas area just to go see them live. Because they don't tour outside just of Texas. Like they stay in the San Antonio area and all that area. I kind of want to go see them.
All right, this is another metal version. They're wearing glow sticks and glow bracelets, and they're just standing in front of like a purple background playing. So it looked. I had to skim it. Because the last one was terrifying. I was like, all right, maybe I need to preview these things a little better before we throw them up on the screen. There's a dead guy in the hallway for some reason.
It's part of the rules.
If you're walking around and the caramel dance starts playing, immediately head to the break room, look in the corner, and recite the Bill of Rights backwards until 2 a.m. All right,
that's a terrible song, and I hate that you brought it to my life. But it's also
sometimes
really
those metal versions are they fall so flat because they just do the multiple bass pedal thing, and the metal licks are just kind of meh. It's like, all right, you just threw a guitar over it. It really wasn't that.
I found some metal versions of like some of the K-pop Demon Hunter songs that are really good, but yeah, like there are times where it just doesn't translate.
Yeah, he's like, this guy thinks he's in Dragon Force. Yeah. So like maybe I'll have my rock star moment. Maybe the lead guitarist will die and they'll see me in the crowd. Like, hey, can you play the Caramel Dance? You got it. Now he's the new lead guitarist for Dragon Force.
So funny.
And Dream Theater.
Oh God, Dream Theater's great.
Hey, do you want a 12 minutes of a song that nobody asked for?
Right.
Come see Dream Theater.
You know, it's your cousin Marvin.
Marvin,
well,
Dream
listen
Theater.
to this. Just 9 hours of Dragon Force and Dream Theater.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up. And let's wrap this up with something a bit more pleasant before we go into segment 2.
Good, because segment 2 is nothing but dour stories. I'm excited.
I know. All right. Well, here we go.
I think he's trying to say something.
think he's trying to say his name. Say his name.
Say his name and he appears.
I was not expecting that one.
Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and
the long version?
Tokyo, America, Scotland, and Canada, and Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I did not think that that's where that video was going. That was fantastic.
For the radio version, obviously, one of our favorite things is Joe Hendry vignettes. A father's dying in a hospital. The family's all around him. He's trying to utter his last words. Joe Hendry breaks in and turns it into a party. And then the guy flatlines and does a high five to the corpse.
You know how there's certain songs like Staying Alive that you can do like compressions for like CPR? I wonder if like the Joe Hendry song could be like used to do that.
Why not?
I like the long version. That was great. It was like watching like Fresh Prince or something, and you get the pilot version of the song, or like when you get the long version of a theme song, you always know that they ran short on the episode, so they had to like extend it.
They needed more time for the episode and less time for the theme song, right? Well, he's had the song out for. There's a whole music video. His entrance is actually a music video he made. So when he walks out to the crowd, you get the long version, but when they do the little pop-ups and stuff, it just ends with the claps because that's where you end it, and then he says whatever he wants. Well, this is an older clip. Like this is a few years back that I forgot about. And I was like, oh yeah, Jordan hasn't seen this.
Nope.
Now, honestly, you did not expect it to be a Joe Hendry clip.
No clue where that was going.
Okay.
Like when they did that, I was like, oh shit. And he pops through, knocks the person over.
Knocks the doctors over and he's there because Joe Hendry is just the shit.
So good.
What if I told you there's a part 2?
I would say play that right now.
To divide your father's assets. And as you know, he was a very wealthy man indeed. But I do have the unfortunate task of letting you know that he's left everything to one person.
Exactly. We've been after this family's money since day one.
And where have you been the last 5 years,
We're a family. Whoever is the named person, we will split it all equally.
It's not one of you.
That can't be right.
It has to be.
You would have kept it in the family.
What about the house?
None of us caught it. Right. Enough. Tell us who it is. Who is it? Say his name.
Say his name and he appears.
What is he doing?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
He's stealing the family fortune.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico.
Money in front of the grieving family.
Yeah, and they're all clapping. They're happy.
They're high-fiving now because Joe Henry's here.
My favorite bit is that he's kept the same outfit. Like he's got the blue shiny shirt. He's got to go. Because this clearly is like you said, it's an older video. They're all Scottish, so it's
that's
clearly
the thing. At least with wrestling, or I think it's marketing, it's branding, it's the gimmick.
It's so good.
So like with Cena, it's the jorts, the sneakers, the t-shirt, and the hat. But he changes the shirt based on location. Like in October, he does the black and pink. For breast cancer stuff, like there's reasons to change that part because you could just keep making money from variants, but you need to have the look. Hogan's always the red and yellow. Macho Man's always the bedazzled jackets with the streamers. You have that image.
Yeah,
he figured it out early on. The satin blue shirt, the white pants, and he's like the club goer in down in Miami or something like that. He's from Scotland, by the way.
Yeah, he is fully Scottish.
And I've said it before. I'll say it again. He never has to wrestle as long as he keeps coming up with good.
Never have to see
pop-ups.
him get in the ring ever again.
Yeah. So I'm glad you like that. When I found that, he's like a positive duff man. Joe Hendry is thrusting in your general direction.
Joe Hendry thrusting in your direction.
Oh yeah.
Like, does he have to keep thrusting?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yes, we
Duff
do.
man. Just loves Joe Hendry.
Tough Man Believes.
Tough Man believes in Joe Hendry.
We got to take a break. When we come back, segment 2, television, movie, streaming updates, all of those things that you need to know about or just need to kill another hour of your time because you're almost home from work. We'll be right back.
More, it's Eric Nagel.
It's Eric Nagel.